What the what the fuck? Did this start yet? Check 1, 2. What the fuck? Oh, I guess I'm waiting as well. What the fuck? Oh no, no, I have to come here and. What the fuck? Did I start yet? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Are we making any sounds? Hey guys, what's up? Hey Kendra, what's up? Hey, wait on it. What's going on? And Sarutri, I hope you're having a super beautiful day. What's the okay? One sec. What's the speciality of Capricorn when compared to other zodiac signs? It depends. It depends. Not sure what you mean by speciality. Not sure what you mean by speciality. But if you can be a little bit more specific, I'd love to answer that question. Kendra, what have you been up to? Is everything super cool? I don't think I've seen you in a while. Or maybe you were on a little on the stream earlier. I'm not sure. Okay, let's put some volume on. Let's check the volume, and then we'll get going from there. Check 1, 2. Hey, the volume seems okay. Oh man, I had to do the most fucked up thing. Oh, I guess I have to fix this. We're gonna look at Andriana. I can't pronounce her Andriana's chart, but whenever she comes in, we'll look at it. Hey, tell me what's up. That's funny. A pound of bud. Do you know how much a pound is? A pound of weed? That's funny. I bet you don't know how much. I bet you don't know how much that costs, or how much it would cost me. Hey TN, what's up? I hope you're having this beautiful day. Kendra, what's going on? Oh, you guys, you can hear me, right? Chaley, what's up? And Gingy, what's going on? It's about 1,000. It's about $800. It's about. No, wait, no, it's not. Let's see. You can get a QP for 500. It's about 1,500. You can get it for. It depends. You can get it for. I think you can get. I know you can get an ounce for about. I know you can get an ounce for 200. Right? I know where to get an ounce for get an ounce for 200, but then how many ounces in a pound, right? And then you can do the QP for 500, I think. I don't know, man. You're talking to the wrong guy. You're talking to the wrong guy. It's different. I'm in Chicago now. Weed's legal, so I don't give a fuck. All right, what's going on? What's going on, guys? I hope everyone is having a super amazing day. I am wiped out, tired as hell. Man, so if I space out, just, you gotta go with it. You gotta go with it. Just wake me up. Just someone message me and wake me up. This computer's, ever since I switched everything around, the computers, everything's so far ahead I can't reach. Hey, Sonia, what's up? I hope you're having a beautiful day. Okay. So what's going on with anybody? Oh, sorry. Hey, Saritri, can you explain what you mean by... This is you raised. That's a really good question. I'd like to address it, but I don't know what you mean when you use the term speciality. So this is a great question, guys. We do sun sign horoscopes, and I might want to say when he clarifies, he's going to clarify it in a sec. But when he clarifies it, we're going to want to jump to really, Venus in this house or Mars in there, or, they're good, good like this or good like that. And we'll probably dissect the sign a little bit. But let's maybe try and keep it in a sun sign way, like he's asking the question. And, maybe together we'll learn a little something. So, yeah, so what do you mean by so Saritri, what do you mean by, well, the question is, what is the speciality of Capricorn when compared to other zodiac signs? I'm not sure what you mean by the question, but in Capricorn, like it by and large, Capricorn is a pretty cool sign. But I'm a Scorpio, so I like Capricorns, and Capricorns are chill. They're chill. They're hard workers, very dependable. They're not, but not pushovers. They're dependable, but not pushovers. If they say they're going to be there, they're going to be there. But they're also in it for them, and you know they're in it for them, which is really good because it means it means like they're honest about why they're there, so you can help them. You can do whatever they need to do. So like if a guy is there and he just wants to get paid, well then you got to pay him. If he wants a little bit more money, give him a little bit more money. Capricorns tend to wear Capricorns tend to wear their values on their sleeves, and it's an extremely admirable and authentic quality that as a Scorpio I find quite admirable. And to me it means we're all on the same page. Where so many other signs, you're like, what the fuck? Like I made an entire video about that. Like, what the fuck? Like Libra is one of the what the fuck signs. You're like, hey baby, what's up? And she's like, yo playa, you make those videos? And I'm like, yeah. She's like, what's the action? And we're like all groovy and stuff. And then she's like, oh, I gotta go. There's my boyfriend. I'm like, what the fuck? Or like a Pisces. You're like hanging out with a Pisces, and you're like, hey, and you're like, you drank all of that? And they're like, and you're like, what the fuck? So there are a lot of signs that are, might be like a what the fuck, but Capricorn's not. They're very straight ahead. Not like Sagittarius straight. Sagittarius is more like a bit of a lightning bug. Not a firecracker. Aries is like a firecracker, but Sagittarius is like a lightning bug. Whereas Capricorn's got it together. They're very honest. They know where they're going, and they know where they're going, and they'll get there. And if you want to be successful, man, if you want to be successful in life, just follow a Capricorn, and they'll get you there. That's what I think, and I think that's the best thing about a Capricorn. I have looked at Vedic astrology. It's what I've looked at more than Vedic astrology is Renaissance Western astrology, Western Renaissance astrology, and William Lilly classical Christian astrology. And that stuff is similar in many ways to Vedic astrology. I've also looked at a bit of Hori astrology, which is somewhat similar. And Hori is not really that similar, but the William Lilly astrology is that kind of stuff. It's when you study Western astrology, you'll find it's very similar in approach to Vedic astrology. It's Western astrology is a little bit more precise, and it's and it's spelt out differently. Hey, American family, what's up? Oh, we'll definitely check your chart out. Hey, very cool. Okay, wait, what else is going on? Compatibility with a Scorpio woman. Oh, come on. Yeah, Scorpio woman. Yeah, you should check out William Lilly or come study at one of my classes. Come take my class. Level 1, the first level of my level 1 classes are, we just had our exam. It's on TheSunnySide.net. There's a copy of the exam on my website. In addition to that, starting in January, there'll be a level 1 and a level 2 class, and they're a little bit different. Okay, next. Well, no, it's not. Vedic is not more detailed. It's only detailed because you haven't looked deep enough into Western astrology. You're only reading the books that you find in the library. You're not actually studying. You're not actually studying anything more than the surface. It's like the equivalent of having an undergraduate degree and a master's degree. You're extremely well versed in the fundamentals, but you haven't dug deep enough to a master's level to understand the complexities of Western astrology. You just haven't. And when you do, then you do. That's it. But Vedic is more than just a system of astrology, so there's a lot to that system, so to speak. So, and it's extremely comprehensive, but it's a different way. All right, next. All right. Yeah. Check. No, with the yeah. No. L. What? Yeah. William and Lilly. William. Chaley. I'll show you right now. Hold on. I'll show you. This is a good question. It's not. I know she's monopolizing the chat, but I'm spending a lot of time doing the teaching stuff. The. It's. What the way they. Let me show you. This is what you should look at. Let's see if I can pull it up. And I'll see if I can. You should have a look at this right here. Then hopefully, no, take it easy. No, Chaley, it's okay. Like, that's what I do. I do a lot of teaching. And I do a lot of teaching. A lot of. Hey, Davis, what's up, playa? I have your chart right here. And you're right here on the board. Thank you for showing up, and thanks for your patience. Just give us a sec. I want to help Chaley here with some studying astrology stuff, and for all the guys who are studying astrology. Now, this is gonna Hey, EE, what's up? I hope you're having a super amazing day. And everybody, be cool. We're gonna do some astrology charts in a second. We're just doing a little bit of reading. So the level 2 class so the level 1 class, so to be honest with you, we study SunnySide astrology in our astrology class. And the level 1 class, we studied a lot of planets in the houses. And we actually we looked at a Vedic author. So although I'm a Western astrologer predominantly, and my class that I teach is Western astrology, we were studying a Vedic astrologer. And the stuff that I'm reading to you guys at night, when I'm teaching you guys a little bit, when I read the charts, and I'll do it tonight with Davis's chart, and I'm saying Davis because I'm using your last name instead of the A part. So because it's not on the thing, right? It's not on your avatar. Anyways, I'll do some of that stuff tonight because I've been doing it in the classes. But the second session, so let's say that again. I'm a little tired today. I just got back from the gym. so I'll say that again. So in our class, it's Western astrology. But right now, level 1, we're looking at the planets in the houses, and we're studying Vedic astrology approach to it. Somewhat, not, the level 1 kind of approach to it. In level 2, which starts in January, we're going to be looking at this guy. Now, I'm going to see, there's an introduction to astrology. This isn't the greatest copy. I'm going to give you a link to a PDF. It's not the greatest copy. I prefer the ones where because it's a PDF of the guy's book. The guy said that the book's old. I prefer the one where they retype it in like New Times Roman or something. So this is a little tricky to read, but fuck it. Fuck it. Here you go. So here's the link. And this is the kind of stuff we're going to study in level 2. And I'll just show you right here. Although it's tricky to see anything here on this page, it's going to be blurry. I'll show it to you guys so that, the Sunnysiders taking the class are a little up to, see what's going on. We're going to look at this guy here. His name is William Lilly. He's, when you study this stuff, it's an introduction to astrology by William Lilly. He does a lot of Hori stuff, but we're not going to do Hori astrology in the class. It's not what we're doing. But it talks, I'm going to show you the table of contents. If I can get to the table of contents, I'll show it to you. And you can have a look at what's kind of stuff to look at here. Now, it's not entirely the easiest stuff to read. And he has a bunch of books, and you should check it out. So let me go down a little bit. Yeah, so this guy talks about the signs in the houses, northern signs, southern signs. It takes a bit to get used to the language. But once you get used to the language, it's okay. So instead of Rahu and Ketu, he's using dragon's head and dragon's tail, right? Figure of the 12 houses, erecting the figure. The signification of the houses. It's a pretty good book. But let's move forward, and I'll show you why it's not easy. And it has good questions. It has a lot of questions pertaining to each house, when to buy and sell land, Is it a good time to take a house? Should you enjoy the estate of the father? You know, the guy goes over a lot of questions that people might ask pertaining to each house, right? Seventh house is relationships with this guy. And this guy is like, this is one of the texts. If in Western astrology, if you study Western astrology, like you should really, study. You need to look at 1862, 1630, 16. Like this is a long time ago. But like, here I was waiting. I'm trying to fast forward to some of the astrology stuff to show you. Anyways, don't worry. When you're in the guys in my class in the level 2 of the class, you're not going to get this copy. You're going to get a good copy, and it's going to be all edited up and nice and condensed for you guys. You're not gonna make you do all the work. You're gonna like, I did all the work. You're gonna suck it out of my brains. It's all gonna be fine. So check it out. The dragon's head, the dragon's tail, right, of masculine nature. If it's in certain houses and stuff. But like this guy is a very Western kind of approach. Like it seems he has a kind of a Vedic-ish approach, kind of Vedic-ish, in like this meaning this planet or the ruler of this house is over here, aspecting a planet there. That means this, or this planet here and this planet here with this over here in this house in this sign means this. And it's pretty accurate. Like it's kind of the treatise on all Western astrology, except when you look at a lot of the stuff that he teaches, in the lesson part of all of these books, it's pretty square astrology. It's pretty straight ahead. Like when we were studying in the class a Vedic-ish approach, if you have a strong first house, you're also it's also going to enhance your 9th and 5th houses. So if you have a strong first house, you might want to travel, even though nothing's in your 9th house. If you have a strong first house, you might be very romantic, or you want to have lots of dating and fun and kids, and you're creative, even though you don't have anything, because they enhance. And at the same time, the first house might take away from the 7th house, because an overly strong personality could take away from your partnership. And so these are things that we looked at in the first in the level 1 class, and it comes more from a Vedic approach thing. Whereas the William Lilly, the Western guy, doesn't really look at energy moving around a chart like that. It's a little bit different. It's more of a SunnySide approach to things. All right, that's the 2 cents on all of that kind of stuff. So it's kind of, that's how we do it. So that's what we've been doing. That's how we do it. I should have showed you guys using examples, man. I should have you guys using examples. Sorry, guys. All right, what's going on? Hey, Audrey, what's up? Hey, Crystal, what's up? I hope you're having a super beautiful day. Okay, guys, what else is here? So, a question. Oh, Davis. Okay, so Davis, if you don't live there anymore, what city do you live in? Oh, no problem, Charlie. That's a good question. A couple of good questions so far. And let me get back here, and I'll set up the next chart. I'll set up the second chart as we're getting. Yeah, so Davis, what city do you live in right now? Is it far? I mean, I'll have a look and see if it makes a big difference. It might make a difference, might not. And I'm going to pull up American Family's chart. And family, it's great to see you. Welcome back. I hope you're having a beautiful day. Oh, Chaylee, you should study both. Like the major arcana and the tarot. The major arcana of the tarot is very closely related to astrology. Watch some of my videos on the tarot. Tarot and astrology go hand to hand. Like half of these cards, like every single one of these cards represents something in astrology. Like I don't know what this, like, where do you want to start? 5 of Wands is Leo energy. Everybody's fighting. 5 of Wands is the first deacon of Leo. Like 6 of Cups is I don't know. 6 of Cups is Scorpio energy right here. See, it's all like, it's once you learn how it works out, like It's not really that complicated. The star is ruled by Aquarius, right? Oh, for a reading tonight. Oh, it's up to you. Whatever you decide is fine. Let me do families thing. Oh, you're in Boise, Idaho? Right on, Davis. Hold on, one sec. Let me do, Boise. Oh, okay. Okay, hold on, one sec. Let me not do that. Let us do something else. Okay, everybody be cool. Let me fix this chart here. B-O-I-S-E. B-O-I-S-E. Oh. Got it. Okay. What? The thing, I'm saying that because I did it like 3 times right here. Let me delete that. Let's see if it makes a difference. So, Long Beach or Virgo rising. 21. It doesn't make that much of a difference. I'll show you in a sec. I'll show you when we do your charts. Okay, hey, what's up, Tiffany? What's up? Hey, watch this. I'll show it. Oh, thanks, Audrey. I appreciate that. I'll show you guys Davis's chart in a second. It's really neat. She's moved from California, Long Beach, to Boise, Idaho. Sometimes that makes a big change in the chart, like a really big change in the chart, and sometimes it doesn't make any change at all. Depends on how far you go in the curvature of the Earth. It doesn't really make much of a change, but I'll show you guys that it does change. It's really cute. Okay, next chart. Okay, one sec, guys. Let me. Hey, what the fuck? Where did it go? Hey, 7 days, what's up? I hope you're having a beautiful day as well. Okay. November 23rd, 1979. November 23rd, 79. Okay. 2:03 p.m. Loma Linda University Medical Center. Okay, one sec. 2:03. Seattle to Dallas. Oh, that's a good question. That's cool, Davis. I'm just typing in this other chart here. Hey, Chrissy, what's up? Should you move from Seattle to Dallas? That's a good question. That's a good question. Maybe. Let me, I just having tricky typing in. It's just, I'm having a problem typing in this one chart here. One sec. Where is Loma Linda University Medical Center in California? Is that in Los Angeles? I have no idea. That is in Beaumont, right? That is in what the fuck? What the hell is this place? San Bernardino. Okay. Or Riverside. San Bernardino. Oh, crap. Got it, I think. All right, American Family is on the map. We gotcha. We got it. Oh no, Sammy, there's lots of time. I'm just typing everything in. It's not really a big deal. I usually goof around for a little bit. Oh shit, I have to write it down. I usually goof around for a couple of minutes, and then I'll get down to the readings in a couple of minutes. A. Davis, then my family. I might read a couple of tarot cards as we get going. All right. All right, let's get down to it. Shall we get down to it? Let's get down to it. Let's get down. Let's pull up some charts and get down to it. Okay, here we go. So let's start with American Family. I know I have Davis right there, but let's start with American Family. And let's see what's going on with this chart here. Can you guys hear me? I'm chilling out. I'm trying not to yell and scream. Whenever I wear headphones, I yell and scream, and I'm trying to. I'm just in a phase in a place in my life where I cannot stand constant yelling and screaming. It's bothered me for years, and I'm just not into it. And I'm not into it. I've worked so hard to. What the frig? Hold on a sec. What the frig? This Google thing is stressing me out. YouTube is stressing me out. Hey guys, wait guys, before we do anything, I can't see you guys anymore. I have a question. Yeah, this is a little too far over. So the question is, are you guys I was hanging out with one of the TheSunnySiders today. Really cool guy. Really cool guy. He's got a good head on his shoulders. You know, he's Pisces, Scorpio rising. And his name is Jorge. Really cool guy. And hey, Micaiah, what's up? So, do you guys know, are you guys familiar with a site called... Actually, I'll talk to you guys about it tomorrow. Well, let's get on with readings. I'll talk to you guys about all that business stuff on the TheSunnySide tomorrow. Just want to remind you guys, if you know anyone who's a professional tarot reader or a professional psychic or a professional astrologer, and they do monthly horoscopes or weekly horoscopes or daily horoscopes, then have them contact me, and I might feature them on the TheSunnySide Astrology app. I'm looking to add a bunch of readers to the app. So if you know any who are interested in that kind of stuff, then have them contact me at readswithsunny@gmail.com. All right, next. Hey, Beast, what's up? You got to meditate. What do you mean you got to meditate? Okay. Definitely got to meditate. Oh, man. I got to say something right before we start. I'm very close to achieving my fitness goal. And I'm really happy and I'm very proud of it. There's so many other things in life that are just completely falling apart, becoming dismantled. You know, it takes, for whatever reason, stupidness is stupidness. And, you guys can turn mountains into turn molehills into mountains, or make big arguments out of nothing stupidness and whatever. And the end of the day is you can't really control a lot of the stupid shit that happens in your life, because, quite frankly, there are a lot of weirdos and freaks and fucking idiots around. But there are things in life you can control, and there's some things you can. Not everything. And just because I was able to do a certain thing doesn't mean that you can do it. And just because you can do something doesn't mean that I can do it. Right? We all have different forces that are within and without and outside of our control. And this is something that I was able to do. But I knew I could do it. And once this is under control, then I'll move to the next goal. The nature of 2020, the impact of it was that it was very difficult to do anything. Saturn was taking away everything, and we were stopped at every turn. It was horrible. whether the stopping by ourselves or the other stopping, which is really, really upsetting because 2020 was also a year where you could have made tremendous gains if you had discipline and foresight, which most people don't have. They don't, which is the whole point of this conversation. And so, patience, foresight. But I was able to do this, and I know I can do it. And now I know you can take the next step. If you do it once, you can do it again. All right, next. Hey, Chaley, what's up? Let's add you to the list here. Micaiah. Okay, one sec. Okay. Salt Lake City, right on. Okay, next. Not next. One sec. Let's add your chart on here, and then we'll get down to all the readings. Chaley A, and that is Hello Beast. Oh, where did it go? It was so March 16th. Is that what we're looking at? March 16th, 1984. Oh man, what a good year. Then 1729. Oh, wow, look at that, Virgo rising. Wow, Pisces, Virgo rising. Oh, there you go. Look at this. Okay. All right, here we go. Let's get down to it. Let's put up my stopwatch. Oh, let's add you to this. The fuck? Okay. Type much, Sonny? Not as much as you'd think. Okay, there we go. All right, let's get down to it before I'm gonna type myself into the thing. Okay, let's do it. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me wait for the screen to catch up and then we'll get down to it. Micaiah. It's all cool, man. All right. Janice! Hey! Janice! First, Merry Christmas. Second, great to see you. Are you okay? I'm guessing you didn't get sick. I guess you're healthy. I guess the dogs are okay. Everybody's okay. Congratulations, you survived. For those who don't know, Janice was a frontline worker in the Rona. Janice was a frontline worker. She was a frontline soldier in the Rona Wars of 2020. Yeah, seriously. Wow, and you survived the action. Wow. Very cool. It's great to see you, Janice. I hope everything is super cool with you. All right. Libra. Long time Sunnyside or first time Libra. Okay, stop it. All right. Well, hopefully it all gets a lot better moving forward. Hopefully it gets a lot better and we can get back to a little bit of life in the next little while. Hi, my name is Sonny. I'm first-time caller, long-time Scorpio. Oh my god. I'm just pulling up the stopwatch because the mini readings are 10 minutes long. Oh my god. Did I tell you guys? Oh my god. For all the new Sunnysiders, for all the old Sunnysiders, oh, who's this? For all the old Sunnysiders, that's great. Oh, Walter got those reports. Good. For all the old Sunnysiders know this already, but for the new Sunnysiders, I think I better let you guys know. Oh, thanks, Makai. That's really sweet. I just want to let you guys know she's Streamlabs that my Ancestry.com came back. For those who are wondering, hey, Sonny, what planet are you from? That's a good question. Well, my Ancestry.com came back, excuse me, and it turns out I'm 3% Pisces on my mom's side. Seriously. Not. All right, whatever, man. I thought you would like that. I thought that would be fun. Oh, man. Oh, Chaley, I use different house systems depending on what I'm looking at. You know, if I'm doing gambling, I tend to use a notch system. I'll use a whole house system when I use, obviously it's whole house when you do the horoscopes. That should be obvious. And Placidius when I'm doing individual horoscopes. I use a couple of different systems, depending on what I'm using. And so, but you could tell by looking at you should be able to tell by looking at the chart. And so, although this chart here looks fairly well balanced, I'm going to go back to a different wheel. This wheel that we've been using recently isn't the greatest for the horoscopes. I gotta say, it's not the great for the horoscopes. So we'll go back to a different wheel, although it's pretty good for this stuff. All right, let's get down to it. Hey, so we have 3 charts up tonight. So what I'm going to do is, and it's 11 o'clock. So here we go. No, Janice, seriously, I've been Janice, seriously, I've been telling people to check in on you. I've been telling the Sunnysiders to check in on you because you're like the frontline worker. All right. But thanks to our Lord and Savior, of the stock market, Donald J is in Jesus. I can't say this with a straight face. You will have vaccines. You will be vaccinated against the Donald Trump. Shut up, Sonny. Just read the charts. All right. Oh man, I'm glad to see me laughing, and I'm glad to see me laughing and smiling as well. It's not. I take it joke by joke. Okay. All right, everybody be cool. Okay. All right, everybody be cool. I'm sliding over here because on this computer, I'm going to pull up the stuff I was teaching in the class. I wanted to have a look at Rahu and Ketu tonight, but I think we're going to keep it a little more lighthearted until I get that ready for the class for January, because it's kind of fun. I like to do things in real time, whatever. So. Okay. Hey, Joanna, I hope you're having a super beautiful day. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Dun-dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. Now, the only thing I need to know is, whose chart is this? American Family. Oh, we're looking at American Family's chart. Okay, here we go. So... All right, here we go. American Family. Let's have a look at this. So the chart we're looking at, the birth date we're looking at, is November 23rd, 1979. Please let me know if I have the wrong birthday, if the date is incorrect. Definitely let me know. But it's November 23rd, 1979, 2:03 p.m. in San Bernardino, in California. And here we go. Let's check it out. So this person that we're looking at is a Sagittarius Aries rising. Wow, this guy's probably a firecracker. Thanks, America. Okay, thanks, American Family. So this guy is a total firecracker, like a Sagittarius. I know it's only 1 degree Sagittarius, but he's still a Sagittarius. You know, he's entering into the sign of Sagittarius. This seems like a really fun guy when you first look at him right off the top. So he's, I'm not sure if it's a male or a female chart, but, oh no, seriously, very seriously. So it looks like it's a really, a very focused person. American Family, is this you? Is this you? Oh, so this is, female chart. So this is a person who is very driven, very determined, obviously extremely fun, right? Focused, straight shooter, the entire deal. Plus an Aries rising, so they could be very competitive, but not necessarily loud and proud. See, there's nothing really going on here. There's nothing really going on here. Not really like a loud and screamy Aries per se, or a loud and screamy kind of Sagittarius per se. just a very confident and competitive a person. You know, they might have been very sporty as a teenager, because, or they might still be sporty, because this is a lot of stuff in the 6th house, and this is your everyday stuff, and it's your physical health. And there is a possibility. So obviously this person is a workaholic. So American family, probably a workaholic. You might have had some health I'm mumbling here. Health problems at some time in your life. But we'll do that in a second. Let's start up over here. So Chiron's in the 1st house. People who have Chiron in the 1st house in Taurus, there's something, they tend to be upset about the way they look. Maybe they're never look the way they want to look for some reason, or they're always dressed incorrectly, or they have their name gets them into trouble, or they're wearing the wrong lipstick, or it's your appearance. But something about your appearance always seems to get you in trouble, and it sets things off a little bit. As we cruise through, there's not really much going on here. Like, there's money in Gemini. There's money in Gemini pursuit. So maybe there's money in writing. Maybe there's money in computer programming. Maybe there's money in traveling. Gemini's not really traveling, right? But writing about traveling per se, or very creative, a creative kind of situation. Moving along, this chart does not show a lot of drama in your home life. This chart isn't one that says there's a lot of drama in your home life, so I don't think you really have to worry about that. And there really isn't much going on in your 5th house. This is relationship stuff, and these are midpoints that I use in Magi astrology, so they don't really count for your horoscope. But your 6th house is absolutely stacked. Mars in the 6th house clearly indicates that you can be a workaholic. Constantly working. You can be super critical of other people at times as well. Now, let's continue through here. You're probably very physical, sporty. You might be a nurse. You're probably a teacher. You're probably a teacher or a flight attendant. Or you like to travel a lot. But down here, every day says you could work in the health industry if you want. With the moon over here, you could work in the entertainment industry as well. But let's just stick to the 6th house for a second. So you have to watch out for the health of your pets. You have to watch out for your health. You have to watch out for gaining weight. You're probably super, super, super critical, and being super critical gets you into problems. Did I say you have to watch your health? You absolutely have to watch your health and your day-to-day life. Now, your South Node is in the 12th house. So you should bring in a lot of mental health. You should be incredibly intuitive, but at the same time, the details are going to get you into trouble. Meaning, you probably trust your intuition, and you might slack off on the details a little bit. But the details are really important in your life, especially because everything is here. So make sure you take care of the details. Make sure you take care of, write things down, make a list, plan things out, get to the gym, take care of your health, etc., etc., etc. Pluto's also here as well. So there's a possibility that you had some problems in health. Your 7th house is kind of empty, so you're probably not going to have too much relationship drama. When you do date, it should be quite romantic down here. See, very romantic. On the negative side, you're going to have to watch out for accidental pregnancies. You're going to have to watch out for people trying to steal money from you. If you're going to have an inheritance, you might suddenly and unexpectedly inherit a lot of money, or you might think you're going to inherit a lot of money and you don't inherit anything. So watch out for that. On top of all of that, Mercury is right behind your sun, and it's retrograde. So people are always gossiping about you and your money. You have to watch out. Oh, the judicial system is your way? Oh, no way. No way. The judicial system is your way. You know what, American family? You don't have a lot of that written all over your chart. You don't have a lot of judicial system written all over your chart. That is usually this space right in here, right? Unless, of course, we have your birth time a little off, and this stuff filters into there, or this stuff filters into here. But this tends to be legal battles right here, or this is open enemies behind the scenes. And there tends to be a strong Libra influence right here in legal pursuits. But it all depends. It all depends what you do within the legal system. Seriously, like seriously. All right, moving forward. Absolute. Okay, so once again, Mercury is behind your sun and it's retrograde. So there's a possibility that people are always gossiping about you. So watch out for that. And they're going to gossip about 8th house stuff. They're going to gossip about money and how you spend money and how you spend other people's money. I'll say that a million times. 8th house, how you spend other people's money. But there's a problem here, a little bit of a problem you've had in your life. Mercury's retrograde and this close to the sun. So it's possible that you might have had a learning disability growing up, not like a major one, like just dyslexia or mild dyslexia or something. But there's also, it's in Scorpio, so maybe you see spirits, or you have a very strong intuition about you where you can just, you're naturally highly intuitive to things around you. This red line shouldn't be a red line here. That's not correct. That's, well, maybe. Maybe it's to your notes. All right, moving on. No way. Oh, Janice is, hey, have a good night, Janice. It's great to see you. A dictator's in power of the house. Well, you have to take care of that. There is a dictator in power over the household, no kidding. And they are persecuting children as a result. Yeah, you have to take care of that. Yeah, you'd be really good social justice. You'd be a really good social justice warrior. You're, okay, whoa, hold on. Let's go back. Let's back up and watch out. Watch out for money. Watch out for legal battles. Watch out for people stealing from you. Okay, number 11111. This is for you first. You know, we look at other people, you know, look at it as, but you come first here. And watch out for legal battles and people stealing from you. Your day-to-day life is going to be, you know, it's always busy. There's a lot of fighting in your day-to-day life, and you're probably a workaholic with a lot to do. You're very detail-oriented, but you have to trust the details. There's a strong desire to trust your intuition, but you kind of have to do both. Over here, you could easily be a teacher, easily be a teacher, easily have your master's degree. And it's good fortune arrives to you from a distance. Excuse me, working with people from different cultures. No, seriously, American family, I get it. You're very good at working with people from different cultures, from working with people from overseas, working in education, working in spirituality, philosophy, and education, general education. You can easily be a social justice warrior. Moon in the 10th house, you should be very popular. Seriously, Moon in the 10th house, you should be very popular. You should have awards from government. In the Vedic astrology stuff we're studying, Moon in the 10th house generally indicates awards from government. And I think that's all pretty cool. That's the gist of your chart. The most important thing to take away from your chart is your 6th house is overloaded here. So that's day-to-day stuff and taking care of people. And it's in Virgo, no less. So you're probably, administration is probably your thing. And so keep doing it. You know, help the underdog. This is the 6th house, is the house of helping other people. It's physical health, helping other people, administrative stuff, and it's small pets. You know, watch out for pets. And yours is stacked. So you're going to be busy all the time. Absolutely watch your health. Watch your health. Watch your health. There's a and I can't say it enough. Watch out for legal battles and people trying to steal money from you. Seriously. All right, wait. Before we go on, I'm being a little. My brains are just checked out today. They checked out a couple of days ago. We have to do your transits. What the fuck, Sonny? We got to do your transits, telling you what's going on. Guys, I started taking ashwagandha the other day. You wouldn't believe the effect it's having on me. I really think it's a good idea. And it hasn't even been a week. It's supposed to be, you're supposed to give ashwagandha 60 days. But, you know, it really works. For me, it seems to work. You want to give the money back to the public? What? What are you doing? No, I'm just teasing you. I'm just teasing you. the the Grand Conjunction. Yeah, we're on the way to the Grand Conjunction. Definitely on the way. That'll be exciting. First a new moon in the eclipse, and then a couple of things are happening, and then the conjunction. All right. So what's going on right now? American family. You might be. So planets in motion, right? In range. Mars is right here, but in the last 6 months, Mars has been traveling back and forth through this area of your chart right here. And this is going to, so about 2 months ago, when it was going back and forth like this, 2 months ago, you would have had people stabbing you in the back. A lot of backstabbing, a lot of what the hell's going on, what the hell's going on, what the hell's going on. Now Mars has moved into your first house, so you should be a lot more aggressive. You should feel a lot more energy and more revived and ready to get out there. You know, the fights behind the scenes aren't really there anymore, and you can really, it's time to start moving forward with everything in your life. You should absolutely buy lottery tickets. Oh my God. When we have this aspect here, Venus transiting, making an aspect down like this. This is one of the aspects that we talk about for buying lottery tickets. And for the next week and a half, or all the way until Venus gets here, for the next month, you're going to be very lucky at the lottery. So absolutely, American family, buy lottery tickets for the next month. Seriously, very seriously, buy lottery tickets for the next month. Money should also be pretty good right now. Should be very good. Money should be very good. Money to invest in things. Like if you need money, right, for something, like say you want to sue somebody and you need some money to sue somebody, then you can get it, right? Or if you need funding, if you're grant writing right now, my American family, you could make some money grant writing, and that's the deal. That's the deal. Money should be that kind of stuff should be very good for you, and stick it out. In January, when Mars is down here, it's going to get expensive. In January, you're going to have to pay all your bills, so you got to take it easy right now. Yeah. Oh, I believe that. Yeah, I believe that. Yeah, I believe that. Right. Okay, let's keep, you have quite a bit in your chart going on. This, right here, Pluto is right on top of your moon. What the fuck? Or it's just moving on just past, it's just past, moving past your moon. So like, it's like, that's brutal. You might feel, and it's very public. So public and high visibility. Like you might have had major difficulties at work in the last year, or you might have had, maybe probably difficulties in work. This looks like it's going into here, but it's not here yet. Soon you're going to have problems with friends and social networks, but you are in store for a big award next year as well. So keep your eyes open for winning something really big. And that's the gist. It looks like hard work is going to play out. You're past most of the negative stuff. When all of this stuff moves into Capricorn, well, not necessarily. Not necessarily. It's moving on into a different section. It's going to, but I don't really see a lot of stress for you coming up. It looks as if you're ending the worst part of everything right now. It was pretty bad and you're ending the worst part. I would say 2015 was actually worse than what you're going through now. Not 15, like 17. So 16. 2016 was probably worse than what you're going through now. Maybe 17. 2017, there we go. It was probably worse than what you're going through now. All right, next. Aha, LNE, that's cute. No, these readings cost $25. They're not expensive. I keep the prices down because they're just mini readings. And I like to answer your questions and hang out with you guys. It was Angelica's idea for me to do this. It was a great idea, and I really appreciate it. Some very smart and caring Sunny-siders out there encouraged me to do this, and it's only $25. Private readings are $115. But, you know, Next. Next. All right. Okay, so that was my family. Then, all right. All right. A. Davis, I want you to chill out one sec. Because I didn't, because I want to look at both of your charts. I want to use your chart to teach a little bit. So we're going to bring up Shally. And then we'll do Davis in about 10 minutes, about 15 minutes. Okay. Chart. Holy crapola, American family, no kidding. You really had it was really rough for you. It's not, I would imagine it was rough for you a couple of years ago, and then it's taking a long time to dig yourself out because it kept hitting you and hitting you and hitting you and hitting you. But I think you're almost like another couple of weeks and you're going to be clear of it. You should be feeling better, and you should be feeling better. Maybe take a vacation. You know, you probably love to travel, or maybe take a vacation and get out there, or take a, but I wouldn't do that. I think this is a good time to keep working. Honestly, I think this is a good time to keep working. But I gotta somehow figure it out. Oh, Leanie, that's cute. You know what? I'm gonna do a thing for Vegas. We're going to the Sunnysiders, all of us, you guys. We're gonna meet up in Vegas in February, and so I think so. What I'm planning to do is do the astrology charts of all the casinos on the Strip, and match it up with the Sunnysiders to see which casino you're going to be luckiest in. And I think that's going to be a lot of fun, so that you guys can make some money at the casino. And what you'll learn is, doing astrology like this, you'll find that gambling is one thing. You know, like a guy who wants to gamble is one thing. But making money from gambling is something else. And that's an interesting thing altogether. And it's the difference between the theory of astrology and the practical applications of it and how it really works. It's exciting. And so, but it won't take too long. If you go to one, and I'll show you how when we're in Vegas, I'll show you how it all works. All right, next, Chaley's up. Thanks, Davis. It's not really that big of a deal, but I owe you one for being patient. So, okay, here we go. Chaley's chart. Chaley has a very interesting chart. This is now people. There are a couple of Sunnysiders who actually have a very similar chart, and I'm not sure if they have a similar birthday or not. But you guys, Pisces, Tarot, Michael has a very similar kind of deal going on here. He's a Pisces, and hey, Nessa, what's up? Oh, that's horrible. Oh, no, that's horrible. Oh, Anessa. Oh, Anessa. Wow. Oh, my heart goes out. Our thoughts and prayers are with you. That's horrible. You're gonna have to take a deep breath. All right, just take a deep breath, and center yourself. And wow, our major condolences. This is a difficult. There are a bunch of Sunnysiders and their relatives are getting sick right now again. It's horrible. That's horrible. All right, Anessa, hang out, be cool, and just hang out and be cool. Well, I talked to my mom today, I think, and but I didn't. She wasn't home, so I don't know. I haven't talked to Papa Sunshine in like a week and a half. He's nervous because there's a lot of doctors he's going to meet, but he finished his last rounds of chemotherapy, and the tumor actually shrunk, which is like a miracle. But the tumor shrunk, and so he's off chemo right now, but the tumor, and so that's all that I know. And that's all that I know, and that's all that I know. And I think he has 3 months off before he goes back to chemo again. And it's just brutal, but that's what's going on. So that's Papa Sunshine for you guys. Okay. All right. All right, Chaley, let's do it. Oh, hey. Okay, so let me get back here. Hey, so look at this. So she's a Pisces Virgo rising, right? Pisces Virgo rising. So it's easy to think, oh my God, I'm a Pisces, but like my sun is opposite my rising. What the fuck? What the fuck? That's not really that big of a deal. It's really not. Where the sun falls in your chart is not, there is no bad place for the sun to fall in your chart. Just like there's no real bad place for the moon. Like it all depends. It all depends on what you want to do and how the planets go together. And so over here, oh, thanks, Gemini girl. I super appreciate that. This just means you're a team player. You know, you're lucky in love and you're a super cheerleader. So it's actually pretty cool. This is Chaley. So it means you're a cheerleader, you're super romantic, you very, very much care for other people, but we're going to talk a little bit more about that when we get to that. So it's not that weird. It's not that weird to have that on the other side. What is a little neat, though, is you're born under a full moon. That's what's neat. And so, and your moon is in your first house, right on your ascendant. So when you have a full moon, your subconscious is always on display. The things you want to do are always on display. Your true nature is always on display. And your true nature is actually super critical. I know you're probably super critical of yourself more. You're probably harder on yourself than anyone else. And that's the deal. Now, the moon in the first house means a lot. So as a Virgo, let's go back. As a Virgo rising, you probably come across as critical. You're probably quite healthy. You're healthy. You might be a little sporty, probably in really good shape. But again, you can be very critical and analytical at times. Maybe making lots of lists. Like with Mars down here in your third house, you're probably, you can be quite argumentative and probably a bit of a social justice warrior. So you have to watch out. Like this chart right here looks like the chart of someone who's a social justice warrior or a working in the, like this chart here, Chaley's chart looks like someone who's a social justice warrior or someone who works helping other people in legal battles. Anyways, moon in the first house. You also have to watch out. Oh, you played poker for 20 years. Oh, well, there you go. Oh my God. Intuition. You got to use your intuition. Poker would be pretty good. You could be a pretty good, I guess you could be that. You probably talk in your sleep, right? You have indicators in your chart where it's highly probable that you talk in your sleep. You might walk in your sleep. You might have a little bit of a sleepwalking and sleep talking going on. So watch out for all of that kind of stuff. A little bit of mental bananas that you have to watch out for. You're going to have big swings financially in your lifetime. You're going to make a big chunk of money at times, and you're totally going to lose a lot of money at times. Some of the things you should watch out for, you might, if you have brothers and sisters or cousins, let's say, you might fight with your brothers and sisters and cousins. There's a possibility one of them died. Maybe one of your brothers or sisters died in a car accident. Maybe you had a really bad car accident one time in your life, and it might have been, it might have caused a lot of problems. Like you might have been in a bad car accident. You might argue with all of your brothers and sisters. On the plus side, you could easily, but you see, you probably have a very strong association with the occult. You probably read tarot cards. Well, you play poker, which is pretty good. You have an extremely heightened sense of intuition. but you can be fairly opinionated at times, and you can blow off opinionated, and you can really lash out vengefully at times. So you got to watch out. All right, Janice, we'll see you later. Have a wonderful day. You can be very vengeful. You can be extremely vengeful at times and really lash out at people. As for your home life is probably pretty good. You probably had lots of people come over to your house when you were younger. It looks like it was pretty good, very welcoming. You can make a lot of money from home if you want to do that. Not lucky in love? Not yet. Well, you could be lucky in love if you know where to look. If you like to gamble, then you should be lucky in love. But I think it's a little different. Over here, you're probably quite artistic. Maybe you sing, maybe you play the piano, maybe you draw, and if you're looking for love, right? If you really are looking for love, or you're looking for a boyfriend or something, then you're probably going to find love where you work, right? It's with someone that you hang out with every day, or someone that you do stuff with every day. So if you go to the gym every day and you see people there, or if you're playing poker every day, you see the people you see every day, or there's a high probability for an office romance. That's the deal. Whoever you see every day. And it doesn't mean like coincidence, like it's not like that. It's like you need to do stuff with your partner. So maybe you're going to end up starting a business with your partner. Maybe maybe you're going to start a business with your partner, or you're going to, whatever it is, you have to do your day-to-day stuff with the person that you're in a relationship with, or you're going to end up in a relationship with the people you do day-to-day stuff with. There's also a possibility that you really like pets, which is really cute. Now, you should be fine in relationships. You're probably always thinking about relationships. You're probably competitive in relationships, and you just got to do it. Like, you just got to go for it. There's a problem in your relationships. You're always falling for bad boys, and you're always falling for losers, probably. But you're super argumentative, right? So you probably fall for guys who argue with you, or you might fall for drug addicts. There is drug abuse. There's drug abuse and alcoholism in your chart, so you have to watch out for alcoholism and drug abuse, or the opposite side of it. So you have to watch out for all of that stuff, and especially for attracting guys with problems like that. But that's the deal. I don't see you really having problems attracting people. I see you just having problems. I think it's just a little slow for you. I think you're a high energy person. You're super intuitive, and you're usually either very dreamy all the time with your head in the clouds, or you're like, or you're bored, or you're bored all the time. So let's see what's going on. You should be moving into a fairly quiet part of your life coming on. I know that's not necessarily what people want to hear, but what the hell? I think yeah. Oh shit. Oh no, I don't mean to laugh. But we're all going through it in a different area of your life. You can clearly see that this is hooping out your love life. Your love life is fucked. But it's kind of funny. Come on, computer, do your thing. Check it out. It's kind of funny. The transit's right here. This is causing problems. This is clogging up your love life. Like, that's brutal. But it's spreading out right now. 2020 would have probably been a fairly crapola year for love for you. It was seriously. But you know what? I want you to watch this. Chaley, check it out. Watch this. See this blue line right here, guys? Jupiter and Saturn. This big gate everyone is talking about. This big portal in the sky, or this big giant star, or the big conjunction, which is right here that's happening. This is going to be, Jaylee, this is going to be trine your Juno, this little guy right here. And that is characteristics you have in a relationship. So you might actually be super, super lucky in love right now for the next 2 to 3 weeks. Starting right now. You're super lucky in love right now. My mammy. That's funny. I know. That's fine. Some people, so there are two ways you can look at it. One, you might think that vertex falling on the north node can indicate a sense of destiny, as if you are someone else's destiny. That's one way to look at it. That's a very Western way of looking at it. You're someone else's destiny. But on the other side, the north node is where people have problems in life. The north node is like a cup that's upside down, and all the energy comes to it and bounces off. Like it comes on and bounces off. It's difficult to get into the north node, whereas the south node overflows with energy. It's too much energy at times. And so if your vertex is on the north node, you're going to have to, he's going to have to work his ass off. You might have a very karmic connection, a very karmic past life connection, and you may indeed feel a very strong sense of destiny with each other, but you'll have to overcome something to make it work. And that's what you got to do. That's what you got to do. I don't know that it's always worth it. But that's what you have to do. And that's the deal. And so this is, we're looking at Chaley's chart right now. Does that make sense, guys? That's the deal. I don't believe you have to do, like the north node is usually the most absolute fucked up part of your chart. North node is fucked up and Lilith is fucked up and you want to have sex with it. That's fucked up. That's like extra fucked up. And those are the two most fucked up parts of your chart. So having your vertex there is not the greatest thing. But so that's it doesn't always make it. But there's another thing. Like, that doesn't mean that person is the right guy for you, but that you might notice qualities in that guy that you really see. The vertex is qualities in your partner. It's not your partner, it's qualities. Your partner is Venus. A combination of Venus is, like, Venus is what you're attracting. And your partner is a combination of the moon, Venus, and a little bit of Mars. So you attract really artsy-fartsy kind of guys. And that's just the deal. You attract artsy-fartsy guys. You attract guys down on their luck. You attract guys who might be a little bit of fuck-ups. But your moon really wants a detailed, get their shit together kind of guy. And your moon is, you have the most critical moon there is. You have the most nervous moon. You might be very self-critical, especially about the way you look. So you got to put it together, So put it together and put it together. And so, it's got to be... Oh, yeah, let me go back and look at this. We're almost done, but let me go back and check the mini reading and see what's up here. So Venus is over here, so I don't see that. I mean, it would have been... Yeah, it would have been bad, but not worse. I'm telling you what's going to be worse. This is going to be worse. Let's go back to something right now. You're going to have one absolute hell of a fucking between now and Christmas, everything in your life is going to go total astro fucking donkeys. Absolutely watch your health. Your Pluto, which is death and transformation, is about to square all of this stuff exactly. This stuff is going to go 1 degree, 0. It's going to team up at 0 and then start to spread at 1 degree, Aquarius, and it's going to square your Pluto. It's going to cause a lot of pain for you, so watch out for it. Watch out. This is happening like now, so watch out for it. It's going to take a lot of money from you. It's going to screw up with money and your love life, and you're going to have one hell of a ride this Christmas until about the second week of January. Someone you know is a soulmate just shattered my heart. Oh, fuck, Shaylee. Yeah, man, that's what happens. You're going through the transit where they're absolutely going to fuck you up. You're going to get absolutely fucked up by this. But you know what? You don't really have anything else. You don't really have anything negative happening to you once you get past this. Once you get past it, you're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. There is one thing that you have to watch out for. There's this right now until, say, January 15th. Okay, so watch this time frame right now. Watch your money and watch love now till January 15th. And then next year, towards the end of 2021, you're going to go through a Saturn square. You're going to go through a big change in your life. So you're either going to get you're probably either going to get some kind of new job, new romance. Your life is going to change in 2021. So tough it out and keep moving. Tough it out, Chaley, and keep moving. And you're always, always welcome here on the sunny side. But I think, let me clean this up a little bit. You have two big things happening to watch out for. And then we got to get going. My readings are a little long today. You have this square coming up, which is absolutely going to punish you in the next 2 weeks. And then at the end of the year, you have the Saturn square. And that means you're going to enter into a new section in your life. But you don't really have anything else to stress out about. So it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. Seriously, it's going to be okay. And right now, in the next 2 weeks, you might really meet some kind of destiny. You really might. You really might meet some kind of romantic destiny. So keep your options open. Saturn is making things shitty. Pluto is making things shitty. But Jupiter is also here. So keep your eyes open because it might actually work out. All right, next. I'm taking these readings a little too long. It's because I've been doing a lot of private readings. And when I do my personal readings, they're an hour long. So I go more in depth and we're going on. And I think I'm just going blah, blah. Okay, check it out. Can you guys see this? So this is Davis's chart. And look at this. So this chart, this is why I wanted to wait to do this chart, do her chart. So it's Andriana. So her chart is in Long Beach. It looks like this. Right, Mercury's Virgo is right here on the rising sign. She's a Leo, Virgo rising. Super thank you for your patience. Super thank you for your patience. And so, bad or good? Oh no, everything is going to be okay, Chaley. It's just big changes in your life. You're going to lead big changes in your life. Hey, Wing One's in the house. Hey, Wing One, what's up? I hope you're having a beautiful day. Okay, let me get my phone going again. I'll get the stopwatch going. So this is the first thing. Okay, so this is it right here. She's a Leo, Virgo rising. Chaley, you'll be okay. You'll be okay. Oh, thanks, Wing One. Okay, and then I'd love to, but I have to leave at midnight. Okay. All right, sure, Eleni, we'll do one more. Of course we can stay on and do one more. One or two more. Okay, so this is it. Okay, so this is it here. And when we move to, I'll stay on for a little longer. If you guys want readings, I'll stay on a little longer. And then, so this is one, but when we move it, okay, get ready to see it. Get ready to see it. Here we go. And, there's a delay. Hold it. And it changes. But it doesn't really change that much to make a big deal. The top of her chart moves a little bit. Like Mars is right here at the top of her chart. She should be really famous. Hey, Davis, you should be really famous with no joke. No joke of any kind. Wait, hold on a second. Did someone have Saturn and Mars in the same sign? Hey, is American Family still here? We're going to go back in a sec. When you have Saturn and Mars in the same sign, I didn't mention it, but this gets difficult. You can have Saturn and Mars in the same, in Virgo in the 6th house. You have to watch out for, there might be suicidal tendencies, right? And there might be legal problems, meaning there's a possibility of jail time. American Family, watch out for there's a possibility of time in jail, and there's a possibility of suicide and mental health problems when you have this configuration here. So just watch out for that. I thought I wasn't looking into that kind of stuff, but it's popping up. So you got to watch out for it. All right, next, Indrine. Okay, Davis. Okay, let's pull it up. So we're going to use the regular chart. We're going to use the regular chart because I like this chart in California. I like that Mars is right at the top of the chart. And next, let's take the picture and let's do it. You got it, Eleni. Can you type in your birth information, please? And we'll off. What the hell? 1 sec. Oh, Fosse's here too. All right. Thanks, Fosse. Thanks, Eleni. All right, give me a minute here. Let's do Davis's chart, and then we'll get on with things. Davis has been super patient. Plus, I want to do a special thing with her chart. I want to talk about, do the Astro class stuff we're studying in the class, the stuff I'm teaching the guys in the class, and I want to tell you some of that stuff using this chart, and I'll use it with the other chart as well. Okay, I didn't do it with the other earlier on because we went on too long with the readings. Okay, here we go. So Davis is a Leo, Virgo rising. What? Another Virgo rising? What? A totally different Virgo rising though. So this one is this is a little bit different. Davis should be super popular. No questions, but I think she's super popular. Super popular. She could very easily work as a politician. She could work in the entertainment industry. She could be an actress or a musician or an artist. Even, as a Virgo rising, she could be a comedian. She might be a writer, a comedic writer, or very serious writer. She might travel a lot. The entire deal. It's kind of interesting. A lot of stuff. She has all the markings in this chart to be someone extremely popular. So let's move around. So the sun is in Leo over here in the 11th house. It's really close to Saturn. So she's probably comes off as, although she's a Leo, a loud and proud Leo, she's not really loud. I don't think she's loud. I think she gets boisterous and she's playful and romantic and fun, but I don't think she's really loud. But I do think she's the center of attention wherever she goes. She likes to focus on her friends. I mean, she probably likes her friends, but she's also tormented by social groups. She can get tormented by the friends. She might argue with her friends. Sometimes she might, people get jealous of her, and she has to play the mean girl popularity game sometimes, and it's not really what she wants to do. There's a strong possibility that she's a bit of a perfectionist, very seriously. You have Saturn and Mars in Scorpio? What? Hold on, let me pause this. Everybody else, what the hell's with everybody's charts today? Saturn. You do. You have Saturn, Chaley. Let's go back. Chaley, there are some things. Hey, Joanna. Chaley, there are things you have to watch out for. If you have Saturn and Mars and Scorpio in the 3rd house, there's a high you have to watch out for spending time in jail. You have to watch out for jail, military service. work with the police and getting into arguments, big bad arguments. You have to watch out for suicidal tendencies and jail. Mostly you have to watch out for the possibility for jail time. That's Saturn and Mars in the third house is pretty. That's in the textbook. And so you definitely have to watch out for that. All right, we got to get back. Let me read Davis's chart. She's been waiting for like 2 days. So all right, let's start it again. So Davis is a Leo Virgo rising. So she can be a bit, and so obviously she's the center of attention. I'd say that people get jealous of her very easily, and I think that social groups and social network can be a problem for her. Although she's probably the queen bee wherever she goes, and she's probably very high visibility. She's obviously has a leadership qualities written all over her. Down here, some of the things you have to watch out for, like there's gossip. You might be prone to gossip, talking to people behind their back. Maybe lots of people talk about you behind your back, and it's not always positive. You see these red lines? People might gossip negatively about your behind you, about your back. So, oh, seriously? You're not like super famous, are you? Come on. Are you a politician? So like, all right, here we go. So, all right, let's move on. Anyways, gossip. Watch out. You have to watch out for people gossiping about you, gossiping about you. You got it, Sammy. I'll write everyone down after Davis. We'll set up the new list moving on. You're not famous. You're famous on the sunny side. Come on. You should be really popular. Push your career, push your career, push your career. Okay, well, I'm going to come back to all this stuff up here. You're going to go through big changes in your appearance. Maybe you ended up, like you're going to go through big changes in your appearance. You might get very sick at one or two parts in your life. So watch out. Always watch out for your health as you go through life. And your health might prevent you from doing things like traveling. So watch out for that. Money is going to always be a problem. There will be times that oh my God, all of your money is going to be a problem. What the hell? There are times when you're going to have a lot of money, and then there's times when you're not going to have a lot of money. It's going to be easy come, easy go. But you know what? Look at this. You can be super lucky, like lucky in money. You're going to have unexpected financial windfalls at a number of times in your life. So expect to be lucky financially. Seriously, Davis, expect to be lucky financially. Wow, that's so cool. That's so cool. So, but make sure you get paid, right? Unexpected things, you're gonna have difficulty getting paid. Guys aren't gonna want to give you the money that you're worth. So you have to watch out for. Make sure you get what your value is. You might be a Leo. Now in relationships, you might be a Leo, but you have a bit of a Scorpio fetish. So that's going to get you into a little bit of problems in life. You have a Scorpio fetish. You definitely attract water signs. For relationships, you definitely attract Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer for relationships, even though you're a fiery Leo. Maybe Pisces might be a good relationship kind of person for you. What else is going on? You're going to end up with someone who's going to have characteristics like maybe your brother or sister or a kinship, very close kinship with them. Your vertex is in the 6th house, so you're probably going to end up working with the people that you work with as well. Moving along, absolutely watch out for people stealing your money. And there might be some sexual problems at play here. Just watch out for sexual problems at play. And watch out for people trying to steal your money. You might be very generous, money out. You might lend a lot of money to people or help people with their money, because you're a Leo and you want to help, and you want everybody to look good. And your Venus is in Cancer, so you're super nurturing. But watch out that people don't, take your money from you. You're committed to the state for 2 years when you're 16. Oh no. Those mental, you got the mental bananas. Yeah, you got the mental bananas. We got mental bananas over here. But, oh, I hope everything is cool. Oh, wait, I'm talking to Chaley, but I mean, I'm reading Davis's chart. I'm getting confused here. No, Chaley, that's suicide, commitment, being committed, jail time, institutions, not necessarily institutions, but being committed in jail time, mental health problems, and suicides, all Mars and Saturn in the third house. It's a really difficult placement. That's not on the level 1 exam, but it's something we looked at in the class last year. All right, what else is going on with Davis? Well, Davis, look at it. So watch out for money, right? Because you're very generous with other people. So watch out for that. Over here, there's a possibility that maybe you like to write, maybe you like to talk to people, maybe you like to ask a lot of questions, maybe you like to travel. These are all great signs. You know, there might have been problems at school. Maybe you fight with people from different cultures. It's kind of funny, but it's not really fighting with people from different cultures. It's like asking, it's in Gemini. So you probably ask a lot of questions with people from different cultures. You probably, you might have been, you might really like studying, studying and reading a lot. You could easily be a teacher or go far in school. Be like a lifetime student, get your PhD. Your curiosity is that strong. You're supposed to be super popular. No joke, super popular. And you have a type of chart where if you're standing on the street, people are always walking up and saying hello. Like everywhere you go out into the world, everyone should know you. It also indicates that you should get awards from government, and your career should be super awesome. It's in Cancer, and the good thing is Jupiter and Saturn aren't in the same sign. Believe it or not, I think that's really good. I don't think you don't really want Jupiter and Saturn too close to Jupiter and Venus, you don't really want them conjunct, but you want them making some kind of aspect to each other. It really enhances things, enhances love and beauty in your life. And once again, lots of friends. So, I don't know, Davis, you're supposed to, according to this chart, you're supposed to be really popular. So you just have to watch out with the money. But you could make a lot of money in unusual ways. Nurturing people. Maybe you start like some kind of YouTube channel where you're like cooking, something like that. Maybe you like to cook or you like to do some kind of art. You're clearly a very nurturing person. Now, this is not the easiest chart in the world. Up here at the top, it's going to get difficult. It's going to get difficult. It was difficult a couple of years ago, and it's going to get difficult again, but not. Fuck. Yeah, Davis, you have the same kind of situation. You're a Virgo rising. So you're going to have the same transits. You're probably going through a really shitty love life right now. What did you say? Your love life is fucked right now. But it's fucked right. It's fucked up right now. But it's going to be unfucked up soon. This is your love life down here, and it is fucked up. Are you going to go through anything really transformative in the next little while? Give me 1 second here to figure this out. Because everything is going to be shifting right here. So that's not really coming into play. That's not fucked up. This is gonna hurt a little bit. This is not gonna come into play. This is gonna get a little fucked up at the end of the year. And this is not really going to come into play too much. It looks as if things, the worst, so the worst was about 2016. I think in 2016, things were really bad for you. 2016, 2017, things were really, really bad. Like really bad. Maybe 2017. Things were, the end of 2016, beginning of 2017, the summer, you know, the fall of 2016, it would have been really, really bad. But now you're almost out of everything, except that late next year, you're going to go through a Saturn opposition. So you're going to go through a big life change next year. Not the biggest life change in your world, but a big one. Maybe you're going to meet a new guy. You know, maybe in 2021, keep your eyes open for a big meeting a guy that you might marry, or, you know, maybe getting a new job, or getting pregnant, because it's kind of in your having kids part of your astral chart. So 2016 was rough. That would have been the worst of it. Oh, you got divorced. Yeah. No, relationships aren't that good right now. Actually, they're pretty bad. But anyways, hold on a sec. Forget about the past. I usually say the past because there are some things in your chart that I can figure out right away by looking at when you had some trouble in your life. And so I usually say those things to line it up to show you what I'm talking about. But you're going to go through this Saturn opposition. It's fuck. Damn, I can't. When the chart does that, what the fuck? Okay, so it's like your 7 year fuck. It's like your 7 year itch, so to speak. So every 7 years, you want to change things. But this is like a 14-year thing. So it's it looks like you're going into a situation where you have to, where you're going to, like a new life, like a new lifetime, new life. So like new job, new career, maybe you get pregnant, new guy. The whole thing is about to shift. And I don't really see too many problems towards the, and this is going to happen for all of 2021. And so just move through 2021 and embrace the change, and things are going to get a lot better. This is not the most romantic time in your life, so don't worry about it. This is a good time to get along with friends. You know, maybe next month you're going to beautify the house. In February, February is more a romantic time for you. When Venus, in about 2 months, when Venus, like January, when Venus is over in Capricorn, then it's going to get very romantic for you. Yeah. So look around, like New Year's, look to be romantic between Christmas and New Year's. I think that's when your window is going to open. In the meantime, you got to chill out. In the meantime, chill out and don't worry about it. Just get ready to go through your life change and just take it all with a grain of salt, and it's going to work out. You just got to take it with a grain of salt, and it's going to work out. You don't have the worst things. You don't have the super bad stuff in your chart. Chaley has the really bad stuff. Chaley has the bad stuff in her chart. Your chart is beautiful. Davis, you should be super famous. I don't know what to say. You should be super famous, super popular. You should make money being very popular. You'll probably be a model, I guess, if you wanted. And so a model or a brainer, and you really could. So I don't know. If I were you, I would really get out there and I would push the popularity button and see where it goes. Just remember that you have Saturn over here in groups. So you are going to have a lot of haters on your tail. But like, so what? You're really popular. When you're really popular, you're going to get haters. And it is going to be a lot of work. So if you did a lot of Instagram stuff or YouTube stuff, it is going to be a lot of work for you. But man, there should be, like people dream about having this astrological stuff for success. All right, next. It is, Davis, as it is. You went through the tough stuff already. And it's, your chart is tough by transit. By natal chart, your chart is really nice. It's really cute. It's a cute chart. All right, next. Okay. Well, these readings are, I'm going like long on these readings. All right. Well, you guys are making friends on the sunny side. Well, welcome to the sunny side, where everybody they make friends on the sunny side. Okay, give me a sec. Let me see who else is here. Jana. All right. Okay, so let me write this down here. Jana, can you type in all of the birth information, please? Okay, they're definitely cool peeps here. Oh, you guys are super welcome. It's my pleasure. First time with suicide. Holy smokes, Chaley. Yeah, Mars conjunct Mars. It's not conjunct. They say it's Vedic astrology. Mars with Saturn is going to cause suicidal problems, and in the third house it causes incarceration. It's fucked up. It's fucked up. Jana, can you type in the birth information, please? And oh, there we go. 3856. I'm going to do this one at a time, everyone. I'm going to type it in one at a time. So just 1 second. Okay, so oh, a lot of Pisces in here. A lot of Pisces on the sunny side. So March 8th, 1956. 8. March 1956. March 8th, 1956. 8:14 a.m. Okay, Jana, March 8th, 1956, 8:14 a.m. in Los Angeles. Right on. Okay. Oh, yeah, no kidding, Chaley. No kidding. Let me fill the other guys in. Thanks for your patience. So, Eleni. Oh. Eleni. Did you get a chance to type your digits in? Yay, there we go. Eleni. E-L-E. E-L-E-N-I. G-I-N-N-O. 10/26. Did it. October 26, 1981, Norwalk, Connecticut, 10:48 a.m. And we're going to add Wing One's chart while we're at it. Oh, and RM. Okay, so Winged One. Wing One, can you send me the birth information, please? So that's Eleni. Save. Oh, crap, I did it twice. Wing One, can you send me the birth information, please? We'll add it to the list. I got you, Eleni. I'm adding you to the list right now. E-L-E-N-I. And another guy snuck in. Someone else snuck in. Who is RM? Oh, here we go. Oh. Fractured toe? Oh, furlong. What? French Bulldog's really cute. Ah, right on. Right on. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. RM music. RM. I might need you to let me take one look. I might not have your chart anymore. LMNOPQR. Or I might, because I just updated the Mac, and the Mac suddenly has like 1 million charts on it that I didn't have before, or that came and went from the both of my Macs. But no, it's not yet. Here, RM, can you type in your birth information, please, for me? Broke your toe is horrible. I don't have it. I don't have it here. It's a bummer. I'll just type it in. Oh, that sucks. Okay. All right. Jonna, Elena, RM, and Wing One. Here we go. Okay. Hey, there you are. Wing One, gotcha. 7/18/63 in Philly. Seven. This seems like a nice guy. 1963. Be probably very probably really social. You know, fun and jokey and social. Not jokey, like, you know, like nice guy. Oh, wait a second. No. I'm good. We just froze. The computer froze. Okay, here we go. Philadelphia. July 1863, 1:09 p.m. July 1863, Philadelphia, 1:09 p.m. Philadelphia. Gotcha. That's really cute. Did RN sneak in? Oh, Sammy, that's you. Oh, man. Oh, Sammy. Oh, Sammy. Oh, that's funny. Hey, Sammy, do you have... I can't find your birth chart. It's, Can you type it in for me again, please? Let me look over here. One sec. Maybe it's under Sammy. Oh, or under a different name. Wait. HIJK. This... I've got you right here. July 17th, 1990. Does it, hold on, July 17th, 1990. Does that sound right? Long Branch, New Jersey. I think I got you right here. Right on. Well, let's transfer it over. SAMMY. July 17th. I got you, man. Sunnysiders, I got you. 5:34 a.m. Right now is RN. Right now is RN. Oh, okay. Okay. Hey TF, what's up? Yeah, TF, if you put everything in the yeah, really, seriously. Yeah, TF, go ahead. Just put it all in the information and I'll just add you to the list right here. Give me 1 sec, guys. Give me 2 minutes. Wait, let me just Jana, Eleni, Sammy, and Wing One. All right, I've got you guys. All right, if you want anything else, guys, if anyone else, just put it all in the PayPal. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna make some more tea. So I'll be about 2 or 3 minutes. I'll be definitely 2 minutes to heat up my water, and I'll be back in 1 sec, guys. And then we'll get down. We'll dig in with the next hour of charts here. Now, where is my thing? All right, I'll be back in 1 sec. Hey guys, check this out. YouTube is changing. Oh, you know what else to check out? It's freaking cold here in Chicago. It's really cold. I might have to put another sweater on. Actually, I walked on before I came online. I walked on the treadmill, not the treadmill. I did the stepper for an hour. Hey, Kazizi, what's up? Excuse me. How's your brother? Oh my God, Kazizi, you're not gonna believe all the news. Your brother is sick. The Annie H's brother's in the hospital as well. Audrey got divorced. What the fuck is with that? Audrey got divorced. Wing One is healing up well, which is really good. And Gloria's healing up well as well. And Papa Sunshine's okay. It's crazy. And I might be going through one of the worst experiences of my life right now. But I gotta tell you something. I know I'm in store for some really bad days ahead in my life. So I'm not taking it all with a grain of salt and being, being pretty chill, but I hope everything is cool. Oh crap! Water's collecting on his lungs. Oh geez, that's not a good sign. That's not good. That's yeah. 2020. The Kooks. I'll tell you a thing. No, I don't want to. Let's get down to some readings. Let's just distract ourselves with some readings and have some fun. Let's just distract ourselves with some readings and have some fun. Tomorrow's another day, and we'll sing and dance tomorrow. Okay, let's get down to it. Jonah is up. Okay, let me chill out. I'm stressed, man. I'm stressed. And I can't find my black sweaters. I only have my gray sweaters. I think everything else is in storage. All the sweaters I have are turtlenecks, and they look weird on camera. And so, all right, let's get down to it. Joanna is up. Jonah is up. Yes. You like the turtlenecks? I like them too. Well, I'm I'm uptight. In Vancouver. Oh, I have my antlers. The one thing that I have is antlers. Most of the stuff I put in storage because I was doing a thing, but I actually have my antlers. I have to go into storage and get tray. I put my Christmas tree in storage, but I do have my antlers. They're right there, but they're underneath and stuff. And I found my ukulele is right there. All right. We need tray. I know, but tray is I could put tray right here, but tray's packed away with some of my saxophones that I have. Okay, here we go. Jonah is up. Jonah is up. Here we go. I'll bring my antlers for tomorrow. They're just packed in that box. All right, so Joanna is a Pisces, Taurus rising. Holy crap, with Venus right on the ascendant. Actually, Venus is technically just behind the ascendant. Okay, just behind. So we'll talk about that in a sec. So Jana is definitely she's obvious. It's a Pisces, right? Pisces, Taurus rising. So very possessive, very romantic, very artsy-fartsy, very possessive. There's a lot of red in this chart, which kind of says that there are a lot of oppositions happening. So she probably has a lot of push and pull going on in her life. But the chart is not a teeter-totter. It's not a teeter-totter formation. So it's not that kind of thing. It's just there's always some kind of thing going on in her life. She's always busy, and there's always some kind of energy pulling her away from whatever it is that she has to do. She also has a whole ton of retrograde planets in her chart, causing a bit of disruption and delay in certain areas, and we'll get onto that in a sec. So that's definitely the action. As a Taurus rising, she can come across as a very stubborn sometimes, very stubborn, very opinionated, but a lover of fine things. Jonah's probably quite possessive and quite she likes nice things. She probably always smells nice and always wears nice clothes. Not like social status, but nice clothes. Now, something else you want to know is her Venus is right on the ascendant. It's right behind the ascendant. Okay, so it's not exactly on the ascendant. It's right behind the ascendant. So she's probably she's probably really, really good looking. Okay, so the first thing, really good looking. She probably gets her way with anything she wants. She probably has a tremendous amount of haters just because of the way she looked. And she probably has a tremendous amount of guys who are super intimidated by her. So all heads up, heads up to all of that kind of stuff. In addition to that, she's probably ridiculously psychic, like just flat out psychic, like super intuitive. She's also really possessive, so keep that in mind. She likes to help people. She's obviously attracted to the underdog. She likes to help people. She falls in love very easily, very romantic, but she might have a lot of behind the scenes kind of love. She might get into secret love affairs. She might have a crush on a guy, or a guy might have a crush on her, and you just might not find out about it. And that's the deal. But she's probably the type of person where guys leave her secret presents all over the place, which is kind of neat. So that's the gist of all of that. That's a heavy duty thing right there. That's a lot of responsibility. Venus right on the ascendant can be super psychic, super attractive, really good at attracting things, but at the same time, you're going to attract a lot of haters in your life, so you have to watch out. Money should always be pretty good. If you work hard for money, you'll have money, and you might get money from different sources, right? Lots of multiple sources. Money should be pretty cool like that. Watch out. There might have been problems happening at your home life growing up. Maybe it was unsettled. Maybe your parents were divorced. Maybe your parents were, it makes this negative aspect to your ascendant in this Venus thing, which kind of sucks, because it just kind of sucks. But maybe your parents got divorced. Maybe you lived in a couple of different houses with your grandparents, or moved around from place to place growing up, or there was some kind of thing a little screwy with your with growing up and with your parents. Like I said, maybe your parents were divorced or your mom was a single mom or something. Moving along, you absolutely, without any question, have to watch out for having a miscarriage or accidental pregnancies. Watch out for accidental pregnancies. Absolutely watch out for miscarriages. Absolutely watch out for abortions. And it might happen a couple of times. You should be super romantic in your life. There should be a lot of romance in your life, but there's also a possibility that you're going to make a lot of bad decisions in love. You're probably going to make a lot of bad decisions in love, so you just gotta chill out with it a little bit. Okay, just watch out for accidental pregnancies and miscarriages along the way. Your health should be, your health should be okay, not the biggest thing or anything like that. I don't see major health problems. You're probably going to end up with a guy who's balanced and fair play, right? Keep in your mind, keep your eyes looking out for Libra kind of energy. Yeah, you attract Taurus energy. You attract a lot of Taurus people. You attract wealthy people. You attract guys who are stubborn. You attract Virgos. You attract Capricorns. You probably attract a lot of Capricorns. But at the same time, you do attract guys who are down on their luck, and so watch out for it. And watch out for spending your money on guys and getting taken advantage of guys spending your money. Now for the tough stuff. There is a possibility for cheating in relationships, so watch out that the people that you date don't cheat on the relationships. There's also a possibility that if you're going to get married, you're going to get married a little later in life, or maybe you're going to marry someone who's much older than you or much younger than you. Although I got to be honestly, they say this tends to say that you're going to marry someone who's older than you, but I've seen people marry at the same age. So the textbooks say that, big age difference, but really, I've seen it all like the whole deal here. Just watch out for control issues in relationships. Watch out in fighting in relationships. Watch out for cheating in relationships. There's definitely power struggles there. You might want to travel. Seriously, you might want to travel. Put a lot of energy into traveling. You're very good at accomplishing your goals. When you set your mind to it, you are very, very good at accomplishing your goals. So go do it. Maybe you're going to want to travel. There might be a problem with someone at a distance. like maybe you meet someone online and that guy ends up being a problem. Just watch out for it. Try not to fight with people at a distance, and try not to fight on social media. With the moon and Chiron over here in the 10th house, you once again, this is another one with the moon in the 10th house. A lot of moon in the 10th house stuff tonight. Guys, the moon in the 10th house, you should be popular. Or moon in the 10th house people tend to be successful in business, and they tend to be very successful in business. They're well regarded in society. They might have a place in high society, if that's still a thing, I don't know. And you should definitely receive awards from government, right? Somehow you should win a lot of awards along the way, especially with Mercury here. Mercury over here in the 11th house. You definitely should win a lot of awards, and you should be successful in your career. And you're very good at working with groups of people. You're always thinking of other people. You're thinking in groups. For some reason, you're thinking in groups, and you probably work in administration, you know, like helping administer, or you could be a nurse, like behind the scenes stuff. You could easily be a nurse, but I'd sooner say that you work in some kind of administrative role, helping groups of people. What are you guys talking about? What is that? What? All right, next. Is that because you're always dating, the dating thing? Okay, next. Let's look at your transits and see what's coming up. Any questions? Guys, any questions, Joanna? Oh, wow. You're lucky in love right now. Right now, you're lucky in love. So you should really, Joanna, you should get out there and meet somebody like this. Thanks, Sonny. No, come on. I don't mean it like that. You're lucky in love right now, right? If you have Saturn over here in the 7th house, you got to deal with it. You know, it's like your thing. You know, it's like like it's you. So you can't really. You got to deal with it. So Venus is. So you're gonna have control issues and relationship problems, and like that's the deal. But Venus is here, so you're lucky in love right now. So just roll with it, you know? So just roll with it. Money should also be pretty good. Investments, and Venus is going to go here shortly. So money's coming your way, especially if you need money to do something. Like if you need money to go to school, or if you need, well, you're not going to school. You're born in 1956. And you're not getting any, Joanna, are you looking for love? John, are you looking for love right now? What are you looking for in life? And let's see if I can find it for you. Because you're retired, right? You're all retired and you're all chill. So what are you looking for in love? Let's see. You probably don't care much about your career, right? So don't worry about the career. There's stress up there. This stuff in January, it's going to affect you emotionally. Right? January is going to be a very emotional time for you. Or leading up on the way to January is going to be very emotional for you. So just roll with it. Like, know in advance it's going to be emotional. I'm here for you. The sunny side is here for you if anything happens. You know, we're all here in this together. So watch out between now and the middle of January, you know, for situations like that. In addition to that, Mars has been cruising out behind the scenes for the last couple of months. So you probably have some haters going on who've really been out to get you. So just roll with it. Very shortly, you're going to be in the driver's seat. So give it another, but like I say, up until say you're going to go through a tricky patch up until say January 10th, and then everything is going to get better. Like everything is going to get better. But at your age, I don't think you're worried about that. You don't want haters in the background. That's definitely what you don't want. You don't want that. And so don't worry about that. You're not having any kids anytime soon, so don't worry about that. All this stuff with kids you already went through. This stuff is health. This is what you should not. I don't see any health problems coming up. You might bump your head, but like aside of bumping your head, I don't see any health problems coming up. And money in retirement money is pretty good. Between now and January, retirement money is pretty good. It looks good. That's cool. Well, Joanne, well, guys, you know the deal. I gotta like, like, it doesn't really make sense to see other kind of stuff. Yeah, love and retirement. That's the action. Love is pretty good. Love is pretty good. Not great, but love is gonna be okay, and retirement is gonna be okay. Money's gonna be okay. So money's gonna be okay. So, quite sincerely, just enjoy yourself and let love find you. You know, you're not a I don't see you as being shy or anything. Maybe a little bit shy, a little bit reclusive. I mean, Mercury and the moon are behind your sun, so you could be a little bit shy, a little bit reclusive, but you can't really. Everybody's going to see you no matter what you do. So that's kind of just the thing. So just money's going to be okay. So just enjoy your life and it's going to work out. And if there are any problems, you know, we're here for you. And I appreciate you guys being here for each other. I really appreciate it. And, you know, together we succeed. All right, next. next. Okay, Eleanie's up next. My pleasure. It's fun reading your charts. Okay, here we go. Eleni is up next. Holy crap, this is another person who should be famous. Holy jeez. Hey, for those who are studying astrology with me, did you guys catch what was going down earlier with the charts? When there was, when I think it was Chaley's chart, had Mars and Saturn in the same sign, they like leads to time locked up, time in jail, suicide. It's a tough situation. It really does. You are Wing One. We're all in it together. Sure, TF. It's Eleni, RM, Sammy, and Winged One. So about 45. It looks like about 45 minutes because it's supposed to be 10 minutes each, but I just sit and gaff all the time. I go blah blah blah. It's these three. Did you do the PayPal thing? Should I put you on the list? Oh, you did. I've got you right here. Okay. What's your name on the... I got you right here, TF. I'm putting you on the list right now. Right after Wing One. I got you right here. I'll do the charts in a couple of minutes. Very cool. I got you right here. Okay. That's cool, Wing One. We'll do it. I got time. I'm chill out. Do all cancers stay up? Are all cancers nocturnal? Is that like a thing? You would think I would have known. I've lived with cancers so many times in my life. You would think I would know by now, but I'm a little self-absorbed. All right, here we go. All the cancers I know are nocturnal. So, all right, next. Elenie's up. Elenie's up. I gotta behave because it's gonna get busy here. Gingy, seriously, they do like the moon. No kidding, right? Post-menopause, you know. Oh my god, that was funny. All right, here we go. Eleni. Whoops. Oh, whoops. Hey guys, what the fuck? Thanks for letting me look at your charts, guys. I really appreciate it, and it's a lot of fun. Here we go. All right, Eleni's up. Here we go. Eleni is a Scorpio. Da-na-na-na. Sagittarius rising. Holy moly. This chart does not do it justice. We're going to have to pull up. I'm going to change the chart for tomorrow's show because you can't really see how big Scorpio is in this chart. This is really big. Scorpio runs from here all the way to here, which I guess doesn't look that big, and then to Sagittarius, which runs here. That's just 2 signs chopping up a big chunk of her chart like that. You can see it down here as well. Gemini takes up a massive portion. Gemini to Taurus take up a massive part of the chart right now. So it's just an interesting note here. We're not going to really talk about it that much right now, but it's an interesting note. All right, so Eleni is a Scorpio, so obviously, but the sun, once again, the sun is in the 10th house. So, and Jupiter is in the 10th house. So once again, this is someone who should be quote unquote famous, like very sincerely. You should be famous. As we move along, though, you're not a typical Scorpio. You're a happy Scorpio. You're a very straight shooting, very direct, to the point Scorpio. A lot of Scorpios beat around the bush, right? It's like Scorpios have a tendency not to say anything, and then freak out all the time. But you probably say it. You know, you probably wear your heart on your sleeve and you just say it. You're very blunt at times. You're probably highly sarcastic, but at the same time, you're always looking on the bright side, and you can be very optimistic and very good at just accomplishing things. On a tricky side, we have Neptune and Venus right in the 12th house. That's going to mean secret love affairs for you. Or, you know, what kind of sucks a little bit, you might be dating somebody, but you're dating somebody, but nobody knows about it. Or you're dating someone behind the scenes, or you get into secret relationships, or someone has a crush on you, but they don't want to say anything because obviously you're a Scorpio and you're super intimidating. And so, and Pluto is right here. Your ruling planet is that so close to your sun, makes you super, super intimidating. Even though it's in Libra, you're part of the Libra generation, you have a different view of relationships. You probably come from a world where there's a different type of family structure where people get divorced in your life, or your friends have been divorced, or just different type of family structure. You know, different kids, different parents kind of thing. But very much behind the scenes romance, secret love affairs, lots of sex in the bleachers kind of thing. Lots and lots of sex in the bleachers. You are probably larger than life. And as a result, you probably draw a lot of attention based upon your looks. And because you draw all of this attention right here, it takes away from situation in relationships. So you might end up having problems in relationships. Jaylee, that's funny. That's good. You might have a situation where, relationships can be a bit of a problem sometimes because you're the center of attention and your partner might feel a little bit jealous. In this lifetime, you bring a lot of, self-strength, ability to do things on your own, and it takes away from your relationships. Maybe it makes your partner feel like they're inadequate in ways. You shouldn't have too much money drama per se, like this kind of money drama, but with Mars over here in the 8th house, one, you have to watch out for guys taking advantage of you sexually. You have to watch out for sexual abuse, very much watch out for sexual abuse. You have to watch out for being very generous with your money, right? And people trying to steal money from you. Watch out for stealing an inheritance, stealing money, not giving you the money you need. Like you'd have to fight for child support, or if you or a parking ticket, you have to fight to get out of parking tickets and stuff. And it really sucks. You have to fight for all the money that people owe you for child support, taxes, and all that kind of stuff. So you got to roll with it. Chiron over here, you might have problems with the kids. Eleni, you might have yeah, seriously, right? You might have problems with the kids, right? Maybe one of your kids is sick. Maybe they're a little autistic, or your kids have some kind of learning disability, or maybe you had an accidental pregnancy, or maybe you had a miscarriage that caused a lot of problems as you went through life. You know, just stuff you have to watch out, you know, just stuff to just heads up with it. There's also a possibility that relationships are going to cause you some real problems in this lifetime. So just, you know, just got to roll with it. You really do kind of wear your heart on your sleeve. You have a very big heart. Now, all of this here, it's actually behind your sun. So you might be, even though you're high visibility and everybody sees you everywhere you go, you might not be a very showy person. Like, you're not a Leo rising, and you don't really have a lot of Leo energy. So you're not really a showy person, even though everybody sees you. So you probably, you might keep your, well, you're probably blunt. I'm going to say that. I was going to say you keep your thoughts to yourself, but I doubt it. I bet you're very blunt, and you're quick on the trigger to speak. Backing it up, with Mars in Virgo, you are a major stickler to the details, and you can be a bit of a thorn in people's sides if they don't stick to the details, or if they don't follow the plan. You could really get a little bit, you could get really grouchy really grouchy if people don't stick to the plan. That's the deal. You might have had some problems at school growing up. You know, maybe your teachers wanted to control you, or the teachers always put you in detention, or you weren't allowed to go to the school that you wanted to, or your teachers got taken away, or maybe school was a lot of hard work and discipline, and you're always tormented at school. You also, highly probable that you have some kind of learning disability, like mild dyslexia or something, or you can't, you always get into arguments because no one feels as if people don't understand you, especially when you stick up for other people all the time. All this Libra energy sticks up for other people. You're probably always looking at different cultures, right? Ninth house, you're looking at different cultures, looking at people overseas, always thinking about the other side. And another thing is you're probably always up for a debate. And you're, you know, but you're a Scorpio, so you don't joust, you play for keeps, like you're a debate killer. And so being a debate killer, like always up for a debate, is really going to make you seem quite argumentative. So you have to watch out for that. Hey Tina, what's up? I hope you're having a super amazing day. I remember you, longtime Sunnysider. From what I remember, I think longtime Sunnysider. It's great to see you, Tina. Money, you're very generous with your money, but money goes out, so watch out for it. Your money comes behind the scenes. All right, you make your money behind the scenes. You can make your money teaching. You can make your money traveling. You can make your money helping people behind the scenes, maybe in some kind of administrative or sales work. Let's look at the transits and see what's going on. Hey, where did everything go? No kids? Yeah, well, that's cool. No kids. Chiron, no kids. Yeah. Kids are always, that kids thing is always going to be a sore spot for you. There's no guarantee in this chart that you actually will have kids. If you're holding out for kids, I don't necessarily, I wouldn't guarantee that you're going to have kids. Okay, what else? So you just went through, right? A couple of months ago, you're just going through right now a big change in your life, or a big shift. Maybe you dyed your hair, maybe you got some tattoos, or maybe because it's in your first house of how you look. Maybe you changed your name recently, maybe you changed the name on the door, maybe you moved. There's a high probability that you're moving sometime soon, that you moved recently, or that you might move soon. So, but you are going through a big change right now. What's like a destiny thing? There's something in life you've always wanted, and it seems as if you're moving towards that goal right now. Yeah. Oh, no, showy. Ellen, you're not showy, but people always staring at you. Yeah, that's a good way of looking at it. You're about to enter into the spotlight. Seriously, very seriously. The sun is about to enter into your first house. Oh, no, it's not. Your chart is like twisted. It's got a lot of... Yeah, it is about to enter your first house. The sun is about to enter your first house. You're about to enter the spotlight, and it's your node right here is what's highlighted. Your nodes are being highlighted, so you should be... And it's all healthy for Scorpio, so I wouldn't worry about it. It's all going to be okay. On a negative side, you're going... On a negative side, very negative side, I'm going to say something. You are a Scorpio. You're not out of the woods yet. 3 degrees Scorpio is going to square everything at the beginning of January. So the first week of January, Saturn is going to walk in and absolutely square your sun. So, and that is going to cause a stressful situation. On top of all of that, this energy that was causing problems with everybody was squaring all of your stuff in Libra for the last 2.5 years. So the last 2.5 years, what the fuck is that? There's no 0 in 2.5. The last 2.5 years would have been absolutely horrible for you, especially last year. Emotionally, it would have been absolutely brutal for you. Now, before we leave that, you're almost out of it. But before you're out, a couple of things. Pluto right now is squaring everything. What the fuck? You know, Pluto is squaring Jupiter, Pluto is squaring Pluto. So you have to right now absolutely watch your health. Watch that you don't hit your face. You know, I know it sounds silly, but make sure you don't hit your face. Don't walk into a tree. Don't get hit by a snowball. Don't drop your phone on your face. You know, watch out for hitting yourself, and watch out for crazy stuff happening very publicly. You might be very actively looking for a new job right now. If you are looking for a new job, I do think you're going to get one. I think you're really going to get the big shift is going to happen in January. You're right around 15th, right? Right around January right before, leading up to January 15th. I think you're going to get you might get a new job, new career, big change in your life, and it's going to probably happen behind the scenes. Venus is going to cruise in here, past your Venus. You have a lot of luck coming your way. You just have to make it through the next couple of months, because Pluto is killing everything there, and then Saturn is going to damage your sun. But like I said, by the second week of January, you should be free and not worried about it anymore. Once again, big possibility that you're moving right. You know, you might very seriously think of moving. That's on the horizon, very near horizon, like right now. And love is coming from your friends. You're in a friends into lovers transit right now. So definitely work that action. And that's the deal. Eleni, that's the action. Oh, my shoulders are sore. Oh. Next. I hope you guys... Hey, remember to leave testimonials. I never really talk about testimonials, but I think what I'm going to do is I'll put a testimonials page somewhere. Where the hell am I going to put a testimonials page? Just trying to buy a home. Yeah, this is home buying time for you. It looks like it looks like you're looking to move. You might do it. You might really pull it off. All right, next. Sammy's in the house. Is Sammy still in the house? Hope everybody's having fun. I hope everybody's learning some stuff. It's great to see everybody. A lot of new Sunny-siders here. A lot of old Sunny-siders. It's great to see everybody. Thanks for the support, guys. I really appreciate it. And I really appreciate the support. I really do. And so, I really do. I wouldn't be able to do any of this without you guys. Whoops. Here we go. Sammy's got a hell of a chart, man. Look at this chart. This. You should be a rock star. Sam, you should be a rock star, man. Like, seriously? You should be a rock star. Did I say you were going to be famous at one time? Well, you broke your toes. Oh my God, you broke your toes. Oh my God. Oh my God. Did I say you were going to break your toes? Like, right here. This is the transiting planets. We're going to look at, it was right here. It's not here anymore. It's moved on. But this would have caused a break. This would have definitely caused a health problem and a problem at work. Holy crap, Ola. But you're out. You should be out of it. You should be out of it right now. As we were looking on the last chart, everything, I think Pluto's at 23 degrees. So I think you're technically, oh shit, you can't see it because I pushed the chart to the side. Hold on. I think it's technically, Pluto, we'll see on the other chart, is at 23 degrees. So I think you're out of it, out of all the stress. You're not, well, maybe not. As a Cancer, late Cancer, it's gonna hit you. It's gonna hit you. You're almost out of it. I would say the same thing till the mid-January because it's really slow. Pluto is gonna park right across from your sun. So love life is gonna suck. Love life is gonna suck for a little bit, but your health is gonna get a lot better. But you have Pluto here, so you're gonna, you know the deal. You probably have. You're a Cancer, you know the deal. And Cancers are having fucked up relationship stuff right now. Anyways, I think you know the gist. I think you're gonna be okay. This is a hell of a tough chart. Oh, you're welcome, Eleni. It's my pleasure. Okay, let's do it. We're not going to spend too long on Sam's chart because he knows it, but there's some, we've done this before, and we're going to focus on the transits, but he is still in for a rough time coming up. He is not out of it yet, and he doesn't have too much Scorpio stuff. He'll be okay. His Mars is going to be square by Saturn, so that's going to cause like a little bit of sickness is coming up when we look at the other chart. All right, so here we go. So Sam is, he is a double Cancer. Don't look at me like that. It's not like that. I have sweaty eyeballs. Stop being like that. I have sweaty eyeballs. Yes, he is a double Cancer. So that means he is super, super nurturing. And he is nurturing. And his job is to take care of people. It's really neat. His job is pretty cool. Over here, Venus is behind the scenes. So obviously secret relationships, secret love affairs. It's Gemini, so many people, right? Relationships, secret relationships with multiple people, the whole kind of deal. So watch out for it. Watch out for mental health issues. Watch out for going a little cuckoo bananas. I don't really see suicide or anything in your chart. Just watch out for being misunderstood all the time. Not when you speak, just people just don't get you. Right? Watch out that people just don't get you. The real you is probably is more intellectually savvy than I think people get. You're definitely more creative and more people. You're more creative and more ideas and more brilliant intellectually than I think most people give you credit for. Not that they think you're a dummy or anything, but like they probably think of you as like a double Cancer. Moving across, anyways, your identity is quite strong, right? Jupiter right on your ascendant. You have a very strong identity, but it definitely takes away from relationships. You can definitely have problems in relationships because you have such a strong identity. Yeah, no, man, it's all cool. Like I see, yeah, you have a really, really strong identity. You see all of these lines point, they're all kind of pointing right towards your ascendant. So very strong personality. You might not realize that, as a Cancer, you might not realize that you have such a strong personality or that you might come across as intense, but you probably do. It's interesting. No kids, obviously. I wouldn't, probably not going to have any kids. I wouldn't worry about all that stuff. You are very creative, so just roll with that. Roll with that. Be creative. It's all cool. Everyday life, always watch your health. Always watch your health. I can't say that enough. Also watch your legs. Legs, lower back, health. And see if you can get into if you can try and settle a daily rhythm with yourself. You'll see that as everything marches forward, your health is probably going to get better. It's going to get worse, right? Your health is going to get worse until January. But after the middle of January, you're going to see your health should dramatically increase. And then you're going to have to deal with relationships. You're entering into a 1 year of relationship drama. But at least health is going to get better. At the top of the chart, definitely you could put a lot of energy into being popular. But at the same time, it's not like it's Venus up here or Jupiter. It's Mars. So you put a lot of energy into being popular. And it's, that's cool. That's cool. Just watch out because you're going to have a lot of haters because you're popular. Very sincerely. And finally, Moon in the 11th house. Obviously, you like hanging out and working with groups of people. It's in Taurus, so maybe you take your time. Moon in Taurus, people tend to speak a little slower. They tend to take their time. They enjoy things. They like to savor things. Like Moon in Virgo is critical and nervous. Moon in Taurus, they like to savor things. It's very cool. Hey, Lilly, what's up? It's great to see you. Oh, yeah, it's been a brutal year for Cancer. What, Sammy? Go ahead. We're going to go to the transits, but tell me what you're curious about. Maybe I can, I'll let you know. I can find it for you. I don't think you're going to have kids. I think you might get someone pregnant and have a miscarriage. I see more abortion in your chart than kids. But anyways, I don't think that's the question. Your ex is a Cancer rising? Ha ha, Lily's a Cancer. Oh, hold on. I missed the question. I'm watching you guys. I'm gossiping with you guys and I missed the question. I could never handle it. I was a phone psychic, right? For a short time, a long time ago. And I just couldn't do it. I just go on and on and on and on talking, which you're supposed to do to make money. But as a phone psychic, the customer doesn't want you to go on and on about nonsense. They want you to get to the point. So what's the question? You've always kind of had engaged dreams where you remember surroundings, events, people, etc. Right. Okay. Oh my God. Yeah. Well, your 12th house is super highlighted, man. Not just your 12th house. It's not just your 12th house. Everything behind the sun. This is all behind your sun. And your Cancer, and your psychic. It's right on your ascendant. You're psychic. And Saturn is on your descendant. These are the angles of the chart. I know people say to be psychic, you have to be like, oh, I'm Pisces, I'm psychic. It doesn't work like that. To be psychic, it's like to talk in your sleep. The moon, something has to affect the moon in your identity to talk in your sleep because your moon is your subconscious and your identity is you. Someone seeing your subconscious is talking in your sleep. So it doesn't really work like, hi, I'm a Pisces, I'm psychic. It works like something has to hit the angles of your chart for you to get that, to help attune your intuition, help you become more attuned with your intuition. All right, next. But and you have it, Sammy. You absolutely have it. You should be like a psychic, man. You should go play the stock market, or you should don't get into gambling. You have Pluto in gambling. You might, just because I'm telling sneaky parts of charts right now, or some obscure stuff. You have something in your chart, way down here, which says that you might be a little susceptible to public drunkenness. Say, you might get a little bit drunk in public sometimes and a little bit exposed, or you might have a bit of an authority problem. You might have a Cancer with an authority problem is funny, but you might be prone to a little bit of public drunkenness, so you got to watch out. Your chart screams psychic, man. Sammy, your chart screams psychic, screams psychic. So like, trust your dreams, trust your intuitions. It's loaded, like it's just absolutely loaded on the angles there. So right on the horizon, you're stacked. What the hell is going on with my thing? Come on, erase, erase. Keep an eye on the drinks, or drink it, or Sam, drink it home. Well, you can't drink it home. You gotta travel, right? So it's all cool. Fuck, my 1 sec. This has got to clean itself up. As far as your charts, do you see how everything is over here? It's all moved up here. You still have this 23 right here. This at 23 is opposing this at 24. So that's really going to cause some problems, especially in relationships for the next 2 months. But after that, you're going to be fine. In the middle of January, you're going to be fine. All this is moving on, so you don't have those problems. And you see, there's nothing really here to stress it out. So don't worry about it. You're out. You should be out of all the major drama. Having said all of that, and problems in your career, right? Mars is at the top of your chart. You probably had problems in your career for the last 6 months. You're going to have problems for the next couple of months, but I wouldn't stress it out. Your career is going to come back. Down at the bottom is a very loving and romantic time for you. So if you want to have a little bit of Netflix and chill, now's the time for you to do it, especially in the next couple of weeks. If you're looking for love, Venus is going to cross your vertex soon. This might be a pretty good time for love for you to, I don't see relationships and settling down, but I don't see relationships and settling down in your chart anyways. I think what's going to happen is with your moon over here in the 11th house, when it's time to settle down, you guys are good. You're going to have more of a best friend kind of relationship. When it's time to settle down and find a life partner, Sammy, you guys are going to be like real buddies. And so, like, real best friends. So, chill it out. So, chill, don't worry about it. And what the fuck? And take it, one step at a time. All right, next. So, watch out in the short term for a little bit more health problems between now and January. And watch for problems at work. But absolutely amp up the love game. Totally ramp up your love game. And it's all going to be cool. All right, next. And as far as the lucid dreaming is concerned, it makes a lot of sense. For me, it makes a lot of sense looking at your chart. And it's absolutely great to see you. It really is. I really like when old Sunnysiders come back and I get to look at the chart and see what's going on. I really like it. Thanks, Sammy. Okay, next, Wing 1 is up. But before we go to Wing 1, I want to double check something to see if anyone else snuck in, because I have a bad habit of missing people. No, we're good. Winged 1, and then we're going to do a compatibility reading. All right, wait, let's look at Wing 1's chart. Wing 1, it's great to see you. I hope hope you're healing up well. I hope you're healing up well. I hope you're healing up well. Look at this chart. Big blue lines right in the center of the chart. I want to do that. I think it can get... Oh, wow. Well, this guy looks like he's supposed to be popular, but not necessarily. Maybe. Holy Jesus. The sun is right on the midheaven. Holy crap. What time was this guy born? 1 p.m. Holy jeez. It's right on the... This is someone who should be really famous. Like, really famous. It's right on the midheaven. Holy crap, Ola. Talk about being the center of everything. It's just Venus is kind of on this side. Too bad Venus is not in this side. He'd be very popular. Here he's going to travel and go to school and be very nurturing. And he's a Cancer. Hey, 25 degrees Cancer. When's this guy's birthday? 63. Wing 1, is this your chart? What the hell? Wait a second. Wing 1, is this your chart? Are you tricking me on this one? Hold on a second. What? Say that again. Is this your chart right here? And so it is. I'm looking at it and I'm like, what the fuck? This chart looking familiar. So hold on a sec. So what do you think? So the return. What do you mean by the return? And I'll tell you exactly what it is. Now the wild child, she wouldn't have her return in January. She's in Aquarius. She'd have her return in February. So let's have a look. Let me pull up the transits. Hold up. A return technically has to do with a transit. Hold on a sec. I'm really tired. I miss reading things. Okay. So, haters will come, seriously. Hey, Wing 1, you are supposed to be a rock star. Check it. Oh, your Saturn return. Oh, I'll show you when your Saturn return is not coming for another, when it's 2021. When did you say? I'll show it to you. I'll show it to you in a sec. Hey, Prince Abba, what's up? You're going to be up after TF. I'll write you down right now so I don't forget it. Hey, Wing 1, I'll show you. It's, I'm looking at your chart and I'm like, wow, this one is supposed to be really smart. That was really funny. Okay, what's it? Very cool. I got you, Prince. Okay, we'll add your chart in a sec. So watch this. Okay, so let's go to the calendar. Not the calendar. Yeah, the calendar. The clock. So we need to do this. For your Saturn, you're not going through your Saturn return till next year, late next year, or 2 years, but it's going to be, you're going to feel it. This stuff that you're going through this stuff that you're going through right now, you super triggered each other? Oh my God, that's funny. Yeah, Abbott, check it out. Her sun placement is right here. It's that green, it's right here at the top of the chart. How sick is that? That's like super popular, or definitely she can get herself into trouble. Okay, so just running it down really quickly, the transits, and then I'll do just so I don't miss anything. Money should be really good right now. Money should be very good right now. Transportation, dealing with the brothers and sisters should be okay. There's, maybe it doesn't really say you're going to have an operation, but it does say you have to watch out for physical injury. Very sincerely, for the last couple of months moving forward, you'd have to watch out for physical injury, like an injury, like cutting kind of injury. It's Mars. Nothing really happening in relationships, although relationships are getting a little better moving forward. Now with Neptune direct, relationships should get a lot better, especially that it's on the, when it's on the counterclockwise side or it's west of, let's say, Chiron. That's going to make things a lot easier. Relationships kind of suck when Chiron is getting activated, and Chiron's not, it's kind of just sitting there by itself. So that's going to help. Neptune is out of the way. Okay, so relationships get a lot better. Home life is okay too. It looks as if, you see, winged one, you're not out of it yet. So you're not technically going through your Saturn return yet. But you have some major oppositions to your health. So when you see this kind of thing happening in a chart, and this is a number of charts we're going are going through this same thing tonight. When you have, hey, what the hell? Is this the chart? Is this the, when you have guys, when you have this making an opposition to your sun, your vitality, Pluto can cause a lot of problems. So that, like, and it's a number of the last couple of charts we read, or a number of I'm forgetting because I read so many charts tonight, but a couple of them were going through this Pluto opposite the sun. And Pluto opposite the sun can definitely cause health problems. You're lucky it's not Pluto and Saturn and everything opposite the sun. Like if you were, say, 23 degrees Cancer instead of 25 degrees Cancer, say you had Venus at 23 degrees or 22 or 23 degrees, that would have been really bad all year long. Pluto would have parked and gone back and forth. And there was a conjunction on that in January. So everyone 22, 23 degrees Cancers got hit really hard. Not saying that you're not getting hit hard, but you have a little bit more of a fight to go through. You really do have a little bit more of a fight to go through, a healing process, and then like a proverbial or a symbolic door to walk through, and then you're going to be healthy again. I'll tell you when that is. So, like, it's not, I'm not gonna, so you're gonna get better. Things are gonna get a lot better in not days, but so the end of January, oh, you guys can't see this. The end of January, right? So at the end of January 27th, that's going to be the worst of it. And look at all the, like, look at the chart. See how it cleans up? See how your chart completely cleans up and everything aligns at the end of January? That's the deal. At the end of January, that's the worst. And then you're going to be through it. Then Venus is going to come along and chill. But it's going to be there. I'll tell you when. January. It's fucking slow. 25 degrees. It just sits there for a month. So in March, like, it just sits there for a month. In March, that's when you're going to get out of it. Everything is going to be a lot better come the very beginning of March. Actually, it's kind of a romantic time for you as well. At the end of February, beginning of March, you're going to enter into a little mini season of love. And you might actually, love's gonna get really good. It's gonna be really cute. But in the meantime, you're gonna have to chill it out. I think the brain reading is stuff. Oh, you keeping your mouth shut. No, it's all cool. I'm just writing it in. And so, as far as a Saturn return is, can I make this bigger? So I'm gonna just leave it like here. So this guy right here, Saturn return is this Saturn crossing this Saturn. And technically, and Saturn is going to go retrograde. It's going to come up. It's going to go to 13 degrees in June, and then it's going to go all the way back. And it's going to be retrograde in the summer. And then in October, it's going to come back. And it's going to chug along, and blah, blah, blah. And it's so slow. And then 19, 20, 21. You technically go through your Saturn return. Technically, it's going to happen, 19, 20, 21. You technically go through your Saturn return. Technically, it's going to happen, 19, 20, 21. You technically go through your Saturn return. Technically, it's going to happen 19, 20, 21. You technically go through your Saturn return. Technically, it's going to happen 19, 20, 21. You technically go through your Saturn return. Technically, it's going to happen March 23rd, 2022. Technically, your Saturn return is coming March 23rd, 2022, technically. And I'm just going to do a little bit more to see if it's going to be brutal or not, like seeing if it's going to go retrograde right on top like it did last year. Yeah, and then it's going to come back. It's because you were born under a retrograde. And see, it comes back. So March 2022, and then August 2022, it goes retrograde and comes back. And then, what the fuck? And then December 2022, December 21st, 22, it comes out. It's going to hit you 3 times. So what are you guys talking about? They told people who are catching on. I think it seems to be working. You're doing okay. So your Saturn return is going to take it's going to start in the fall of your Saturn return is going to be very long. You know how Gabrielle's Saturn return took forever? Like it took like an entire year because it keeps going retrograde right on top of her Saturn. Oh no, it went retrograde right behind her Saturn. It took a while for her to get to her Saturn return. But whereas there's some other Sunny-siders who are right in the middle of it. You know, their Saturn returns going back and forth. And for you, your Saturn return is kind of going to begin towards the end of 2021, and it's going to be for almost all of 2022. This is going to be a big one for you. But don't sweat it. Don't sweat it. Come on, win one. It doesn't mean you're going to get sick. That's not a Saturn return doesn't mean you're going to get sick. It means you're going to enter into a new area of your life. Maybe you'll buy a place in San Francisco, maybe you'll go to San Francisco, or maybe you'll just say fuck it to everybody and you'll move to Miami or Fort Lauderdale and hang out, That would be funny. Can you imagine? We all move to Fort Lauderdale. That would be funny. Maybe Tampa. Maybe we all move to Tampa instead. And we could watch the setting sun instead of the rising sun. It's pretty funny. Maybe we will move to Tampa. The Tampa, St. Petersburg, right there on the water there. That would be fun. I'm just not into all those snakes, man. I'm just not into snakes because, like Sammy, I too have Pluto in the 5th house, and Pluto in the 5th house is prone to public drunkenness and falling asleep passing out in the backyard at barbecues, of which I am definitely prone to do. And you don't want to pass out into a backyard of barbecue in a land where there are snakes and alligators. So me and Sammy, we ain't gonna make it to the party. we ain't making it to a party. Me and Sammy ain't going to any party where we're anywhere less than the top of the food chain. Let's just say I don't want to get involved in any animals that could eat me. Okay, next. Anyways, that's what's going on, Win-One. It looks like it's okay. You're not quite... So forget your Saturn return for a while. Ginger knows the action. She's like, Sonny, I hear you. If I were you, I wouldn't go any place. I wouldn't want to pass out where animals could eat me either. Seriously. And that includes mosquitoes. Yeah, I don't want to be second on the food chain to anyone, including mosquitoes. And you know those fish that crawl up your urethra when you go swimming and then they breathe in and explode your dick? I don't want to be I don't want to go anywhere and pass out any water with those animals either. That's about it. Those are the 2 ones that really bug me. The ones that, like, whatever I said first, animals that could eat me. There are two things. I don't want to go drinking and passing out to any barbecue or party around any animals that will, 1, eat me, or 2, crawl up my dick and blow up my nuts. That's it. Not that... All right, enough biology class. That's enough. Lily knows what I'm talking about. Lily's on my side, too. She don't want anybody... No, I wouldn't wish that on anybody. Even that. You know when you're watching like a James Bond movie and you're like, oh man, I hope something swims up his dick and explodes. No, I wouldn't wish that on him. I might. I might. Seriously. All right, next. So, next. Oh, a happy communication. Oh, sure. Here we go. Two good questions. Let's get back to today. March 2022 is not today. Let's get all the way back. Is this chart today's chart? No. Let's get back to what we're doing here. Do you want us to go skinny dipping? Not in that water. No fucking way. No. NFW. NFW. What is that? Not for now. No fucking way. NFW. Yeah, I'm with Lilly and Abbott. No, we're not going. All right, hold on. Back it up. So you can tell if a planet is squaring pretty easily. The signs, you go by the signs first. So let's look at this chart. You go by the signs first. So we have, so what's squaring here? So this, so there's, so Saturn, let's say Saturn in Aquarius squares the vertex in Taurus. Because the numbers are pretty close, 21 degrees, 24 degrees, that's an orb of 3 degrees. And this is a square. It's this chart, it's not really showing up well on these charts, but a square is 4 signs over. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's an easy way of looking at it. 4 signs over or 90 degrees. It's a 90 degree. In this circle, you know, a circle, a square is a square angle. A square is short form for a square angle of 90 degrees. Does that make sense, guys? A square is like a square angle for 90 degrees. Wait, Lily, I saw that. Rum and cookies. I'm down with it. Rum and cookies. Uh-huh. All right, so that's the square, guys. Okay, so that's what a square is. Now, let's back it up. Happy communication. Good question. Happy communication. Yes. Wing 1, you are going to have happy communication, but not yet. Do you see it? Happy communication is coming, not yet. Right now, it's painful. Fuck! Right now is painful communication. Okay, right now is painful communication, and it's money time. But very shortly, all of these guys are going to cruise over here, and communication is going to get really good. It's going to take about 3 weeks. Wing 1, it's going to take about 3 to 4 weeks. And then communication is going to get really good. Like really good. So it's like the best it's going to get all year. So that's the deal. Just roll with it. I don't think Mercury is going retrograde anytime soon. So that's the deal. Yeah, reach out in a big way this weekend. Christmas, absolutely reach out. Absolutely. Mars is here around Jupiter. Big, you know, big activities. Reach out. You know, Mars is going in, put a lot of energy. Do it. We have a wreath on the door. You know, like, just do it. You know, definitely get out. All right, next. Let's move on to the next one, because I could sit here all day and look at Wing 1's chart. The problem is that you don't pass out. That can be a problem. That's not a problem. So, all right, TF. Oh, TF is a relationship chart. Oh, TF is right there. Hey, TF, right on time. We're going to do your chart right now. 1 second and I will do it up. I'm looking if it's okay. Right on time. Give me 1 second. I need a couple of minutes. I have to load up these next couple of charts, and TF's chart's going to take a couple of minutes to do. Well, let's check it out and have a look. You know, you never know till you have a look. Why not? Alligators are freaky. Yeah. Oh my God. I got to tell you though, as much as scary as it is, I'd rather face an alligator than have some kind of sea creature crawl up my dick and explode. I don't know. It's a guy thing. Where's Hell Beast here? He could back me up. All right, he could at least give me a hell yeah or a fuck no. Either one would work. Right now, either form of support would work. I would take a hell yeah, and I would also take a fuck no. So either one is, for me, is, I would say either one is the affirmative right now. Okay, all right. A three-legged alligator. Oh my God, Ginger. How many? You gotta stop saying all those. You gotta stop comparing all of your dates to different. You have to gotta start comparing. You have to stop comparing the guys that you date to wild animals. Seriously. Oh my God, I dated this one guy who was like a three-legged alligator. That's a little weird. Yeah. What, he had teeth on the outside of his lips? No, that's a crocodile, Sonny. Get it together. It's alligator. Okay. He had long nails? Yeah. And he had a raccoon stuck in his mouth. What? Sonny, three-legged alligator. I dated a guy, went on a date for a guy, and he had a goddamn raccoon stuck in his teeth. All right, next. Fuck. I'm supposed to be typing in the charts. All right. Yeah, I know the way it is, Ginger. I know. There was this one time back when I was in college, and there was this three-legged alligator. All right, next. All right, hold on, guys. I'm supposed to be typing in the charts, and I'm screwing around with you. Hold on a sec. So, hold on a sec. Okay, TZ is up. TZ, and she is Feb 24th, 1988. 24, Feb 1988. Oh no, you're in 88? Oh my God. Tash, you're in 88. You're gonna have a rough year next year. You have to watch out for node, square node. You're going to go through a big change in life coming up. You might go through it over Christmas time without even looking at your chart. So you should be going through a change in your life. Maybe you're going to get married. Maybe you're going to get divorced. Maybe you're going to get a new life. You're going to meet the love of your life. But a big change is coming up for you. Maybe you get pregnant. We're going to have a look. But that's a big deal. May 24th, 88. Then 11:45 a.m. and you are in Bangladesh. India. Oh, I spelled it wrong. Fuck. B-A-N-G. B-A-N-G. L-A-D-E-S-H. Crap. Oh, sorry. Bangladesh is a city. D-H-A-K-A. Got it. DH, aka Bangladesh. We cool. February 24th, 88. Gotcha. And he is March 3rd, 87. 3 March. And he is at 10 p.m. Let me find his city. Hold on. El Salvador is... Oh, San Salvador. Sorry, he's in San Salvador. Yeah, that's what... I'm getting tired, guys. Sorry. Got it. San Salvador in El Salvador. March 3rd, 87. 10 p.m. San Salvador. Okay, everybody cool. I have one more chart to add. Everybody cool? Thanks for your patience, guys. Just give me 1 sec. What's that? Oh, thanks, TF. I didn't see it. No, it's in... I know. I got it. I apologize. Christmas 2021. Yeah. Oh, it was Sax's X. That was funny. All right. So, the... next year it's going to be rough for you. Watch out. You go through a big change next year. Guys, before we go on and look at this chart, I need to type in once more. I need to type in Prince Abbott's charts. And let's type in this. Oh, damn. This damn fucking... Of all the stuff YouTube changed, this is the one thing they didn't fix. They really... YouTube... I'm very sincerely thinking of another platform, guys, just to let you know. I was talking to a SunnySider today, and we were talking about moving the channel to another platform, like moving it from YouTube. We'll probably, I researched it this afternoon. We'll probably live stream from YouTube and put the videos on another channel. We'll see. It's too much work for me. It's just too much work. I have to do the regular videos and all that stuff, and so it's a lot of work. August 28th, 2000. I'm setting up Prince's chart. August 28th, 2000, 1 a.m. Roanoke, Virginia, VA. Nice. We got it. Holy crap. Wow, there's a lot of red in this chart. Oh my god, this is like a math chart that went, a math test that's gone bad. Oh my god, more red than lead. Holy crap. Where's Prince? Your chart's scary. Oh my god. Oh my god. But on the plus side, I don't really see anything bad off the top of my head, Prince. Maybe car accidents, fighting with your brothers and sisters. Maybe you dropped out of university. Good thing with your parents. You know, your chart's not so bad. Money problems, health problems. Holy fuck, that's a lot of red. You guys will see it when we do it. All right, next. Well, that's Prince Abbott's charts. We're going to get to that. Your chart is different. Uranus transiting the 12th is okay. Squaring Mercury in the 9th is okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's not a big deal. Doesn't mean you'll be fighting with people from overseas or people going to try and talk shit about you behind the back. That's not that bad. Saturn trying to... That's it. You'd have to watch your health. You'd have to watch your health a little bit. Definitely. Or watch your pets. You know, your pets help. Oh, Prince Abbott. Oh my God. Have you even seen this? Let me just show a peek to everybody. And then we'll read the charts and move on. My birthday is in November. My birthday is November 16th. Watch this. This is Prince Abbott's chart. That's a lot of red, man. That's a lot of red. Did Did you ever get that? Did you guys ever hear that in math from your math professors? More red than lead. There's all the teacher work. I know, seriously. But you know what? It's not as bad as it looks. My charts, the SunnySide astrology, we use a lot of these midpoints and different coordinates and different asteroids on SunnySide astrology. So it's gonna, on my chart, like when you do SunnySide stuff, it looks a lot worse than it really is. It's always, don't worry about it, man. It's not that bad. It's not like, you know, it's not that bad. It's really not, it's not really that bad. If this was a relationship chart, it would be bad, but it's not, so it's going to be okay. Before we do the compatibility, let me just take a second and read TZ's chart. Okay, guys? Let me just read her chart, spend 5 minutes on this, and then we'll check out the compatibility. Hey, where did I put the chart? Where did I put it? Yeah, well, you know, like, yeah, it's, I really don't know what we're gonna see in the compatibility, but you're the SunnySider. We look at your chart a little bit, you know, so. All right, so check this out. This is TF's chart. Well, TF is a Pisces. This is another chart. She's a Pisces, Gemini rising. This is not an easy situation. And the moon's in the 12th house, but we'll get to that in a sec. As a Pisces, Gemini rising, that squares itself. So you come across as a Gemini, and your moon's in Gemini too. So you really do come across as a Gemini. You can come across as being very curious, asking a lot of questions. Maybe you talk with, what the hell is that? Maybe you talk with your hands all the time. Gemini stuff, right? Talking with your hands, asking questions, kind of a little ADD, running all over the place. And so, you know, just general stuff like that. But you're not a Gemini. You're actually a Pisces, and you're highly intuitive, and you do things your own way. And you should also be super popular. See, Sun in the 12th, Sun in the 10th house should make you popular. And over here, you should be very popular on social media. Very, very popular on social media. So, but your moon is in the 12th house. So you're probably a little bit reclusive, maybe even a little bit shy. Maybe you're a shy Pisces. I mean, you're curious. You're naturally curious. You're naturally intellectual. You naturally like to ask questions, but you're probably a little bit shy, or you just like to do things behind the scenes and be out of the spotlight. I think you're another one of the SunnySiders who you get lots of attention when you're out in the world, but you don't really crave the attention. You kind of like to chill out and do your own thing, which is all pretty cool. All right, moving around the chart, where we're going to see that. Watch out, there might have been some problems. If you have brothers or sisters, you might have a little bit of problems with your brothers or sisters, but not too much to worry about there. You have to absolutely always watch your health, watch your health, watch your health. I can't say that enough times. Watch your, very much watch your sexual and reproductive health as you move things. Also watch your mental health as well. There's, okay, what else? I do see general problems in relationships for you. I see cheating in relationships. I see cheating in relationships, possibility of multiple marriages. So cheating in relationships, possibility of a divorce. I know you don't want to hear that. I don't really want to tell you that, but it's what I see. So that's the deal. Plus, if that's not the case, you're going to put a lot of energy into relationships. Like, you're going to do everything for your partner, and there might be a lot of arguing in the relationships. At the same time, and it's also a possibility, it's probably a little bit both. You might, oh my God, you're getting divorced in a few days. What the fuck? What the fuck? Wait, did you tell me that already? And so, wait, this is supposed to be a relation. How are you getting divorced? It's supposed to be a relationship reading, a compatibility reading. What the fuck? And so, anyways, no, it's a possibility of someone cheating on you, right? You have to watch out for fighting in relationships, someone cheating on you. And there's a possibility you're going to marry someone at different age than you. They might be a little older or a little younger. And, control issues and bullshit in relationships. But we'll get to that in a sec. All right, you should be very popular. Communication problems. You have natural communication problems. And very much friends into lovers. But you should be popular and you should make a lot. You could be a competitive lover. Venus in Aries often gets divorced anyways. So I would say that your ex was probably abusive and very jealous of you, and he probably didn't you probably gave him the silent treatment a little bit, and he didn't learn his lesson, and then that's kind of thing. Oh no, TF, I'm just joking. I'm just teasing you. Obviously, the chart is someone else. Obviously, I get that. No, I get it. I'm just teasing you about that. All right, yeah, you won't have any problems finding someone else. Okay, but before we move on, before we go to the other chart, let me see. You're asking about finances. Okay, this isn't the chart to look at for finances. So let's see what's going on with your money next year. And remember, tell everybody, guys. Remember to tell everybody about the sunny side. Tell everybody how accurate the readings are here and how much you love them. All right, so next year, let's shrink this up so we can see it. Holy fucking hell. Yeah, money is a problem. I see money being a problem right now. I see right now money is being a problem, but I think you're going to grow out of your money problems. This is a lot of money problems. This is someone doesn't want to pay you alimony, someone doesn't want to pay you child support. You're going to have to fight for your money. This is legal battles, and this is money from legal battles. So you're going to have to fight for all the money that's owed to you. You're just going to have to fight for it. But you see this 0 degrees by January, or not January, by next week, by next week, these guys right here are going to be moving out of this financial thing. So I would say in the last couple of years, when these guys were transiting here, your ex didn't want to pay you any money. This is money coming to you. I think your ex didn't want to pay you any money, but it's all moving on in about 2 weeks. And it's going to clear out. And when it clears out, then things should clear up. I'm saying that for a lot of signs who are going through this. And wherever it is in your chart that's causing problems, it's about to clear up. And for you, it's people who owe you money. And so that's the deal. Maybe March 3rd is Pisces, right? That's maybe, yeah, you guys are going to be very dreamy and psychic together. But we'll get there in a sec. So if you're looking for money, your money is going to get a lot better in about 2 weeks. Give it 2 weeks, no joke, 2 weeks, and your money gets better. Not everybody's money gets better, but your money gets better. Then Venus is going to creep over here, but not too soon. Yeah, in about 2 weeks. In about 2 weeks, everything gets better, TZ. Money gets better in 2 weeks, and then love gets a lot better in 2 weeks. Seriously, that's your timeline. You just have to stick it out for another 2 weeks. What else do you have to worry about? Money would have been really, money and love would have been bad 2 years ago, right? The 17th, 17 degrees, that's Christmas 2017. I know this, or it's January 2017. I know this because I've been doing this on so many charts, it's coming up right now. But in January 2017 would have been the worst. Breakups in relationships, money problems, relationship problems. January 2017, spring of 2017 was the worst. But you are almost through everything. Money's going to get better, and love is going to get a lot better. All right, that's the gist of what's going on with you. Hey, watch out. But just to let you know, in January, when Mars enters here, you're going to pick up one serious hater until March, right? You're going to pick up a major hater behind the scenes. So watch out in January for someone heavily trying to fuck you over behind the scenes. Just watch out for hidden enemies. Watch out for hidden enemies. I wouldn't worry about your Uranus transiting the 12th house. I really wouldn't worry about Uranus transiting your 12th house at all. First, it's retrograde, so that's not a big deal. And next spring, when it goes direct, this is such a long transit, you have to learn to live with it. So it's not like it's going to wreck your life. It's just goofy, and stuff around you is going to be rebellious. They're probably saying, watch out for hidden enemies being eccentric and rebellious, or rebellions behind the scenes, or fighting you behind the scenes. You can't really worry about you can't worry about Uranus. It's going to take like 10, 12 years for it to pass through there. You can't worry about Pluto transits. It's going to take a long time. You can't really worry about Neptune. What you worry about are these planets aspecting other planets. So you don't really worry that Pluto is kicking through here, because that's what it's doing. But you have to very much worry about Pluto being at 23 degrees and maybe squaring something. That's the stuff. You have to worry about the big, slow planets aspecting your personal planets. That's what you have to worry about. I hope that makes sense, guys. Don't freak out just because you have a slow planet in a sign. It doesn't really work like that. All right, next. Compatibility. Let's see. Compatibility. Let's see. TZ. Oh. Well, you guys are similar in age, so you're going to have a lot of, you should have a lot of similarities in the chart, especially with regards to this. Hey, where the hell happened to the thing? All right, and especially with regards to the slower moving planets. So you'll see, like the slower moving planets, like Chiron, these guys are pretty close, right? Like Pluto's going to be pretty close. These guys are going to be pretty close. So I wouldn't overly stress that stuff out. We want to see some of the inner planets that are moving very quickly. So his moon is at 5 degrees Taurus. Oh, geez, your sun is at 4 degrees. Wow, Pisces. Well, there's obviously a lot of love. He will support you. There's a lot of love directed your way from this guy. He is definitely into you. Now, it's a separating aspect, right? The moon is kind of farther away from the sun. So although I pointed the arrow like this, it's actually going like this. But it's close enough that it's, he's really going to care about you. There's a lot of care in this relationship. You guys have very similar temperament in a lot of things. A lot of similarities between the two of you. Not the same, but similarities. What else is going on? Let's go back here. So his moon is at 5 degrees. His Mars is at 7. What do you have? You have your sun at 4 degrees. So we're looking for 5s and 7s. That's about it. Neptune. So he's into you. He likes the way you look, and he likes your energy. What about you? Your moon is at 1 degree. And what does he have at 1 degree? Right at the bottom. He doesn't really have... Oh, he has his Venus. Oh, this is love. Okay, well, you guys, you have it. Okay, watch this. Everybody check something out. Let me clean this up and check something out. So you see the way TF is talking about the new guy, right? You see how she's talking about the new guy? And you see how Aaliyah is, you know, really into the new guy? You guys have this in the relationship. Moon, your moon, makes a very harmonious aspect to his Venus, and it's almost exact. That's a love connection. You know, your moon is your subconscious. Venus is love. You guys probably like to talk it out. He's probably a little eccentric. He keeps your mind stimulated, and you guys have raw love in this relationship. So his moon digs you, your sun, and you dig his loving vibe. You don't really get much better than that. Like, that's exactly what you're looking for in relationships. But before we do anything, what else? The sun is at 0 degrees, and so there's going to be obsession, a lot of controlling in this relationship. TZ, you're going to want to control the guy, right? You're going to want to suck as much love from this guy as humanly possible, which is all cool. Which is all cool. You're going to have sudden and unexpected stuff happen in a relationship that's going to cause a little bit of stress. You don't want to hear that, but I'm telling it to you anyways. Let me just look at a little thing here. 0 degrees and 20 degrees. We want to see, I put some stuff on this chart for relationships, and let's see how we do. 0 degrees and 20 degrees. You might fight a little bit. You might fight a little bit in the relationship. There might be a couple of, there probably not going to be that many. Bro, just give me a second. 20 degrees. No, you guys should be pretty cool. 0 degrees. Oh, fucking hell. You have like a Jupiter-Saturn thing. That's really funny. Control issues, lucky. There's a little tension. There's a little bit of tension in the chart. Like Jupiter is directly square as Saturn and the Mars. So your energies are all over the place. Your energies are all over the place. Oh, wait. Are you talking about the new guy? Hold on. He definitely says I'm controlling. Oh, yeah, definitely. This guy cheated and walked away. Well, he's a Pisces, but that's not going to make someone cheat and walk away. He's, and his Mars is in Taurus. His Mars is in Taurus. His moon is in Taurus. He's very greedy, very possessive, but he's not necessarily a cheater per se. And you don't have the cheater signs in your relationship here. But I'll tell you something, TZ. This guy's going to be a little sneaky. Okay, so this guy is going to be a little sneaky. He's going to do stuff behind the scenes. He might lead a bit of a double life. Guys with this much Pisces and like this much Taurus, you wouldn't expect that. But with his Mars in your 12th house, he's going to do a lot of stuff behind the scenes that you might not agree with. If it was Venus, he would like leave you flowers, but it's Mars. Any horoscope, any astrology book in the entire world will tell you that Mars in the 12th house in synastry is going to lead to maybe someone's going to cheat on you, or there's going to be a little lying in relationships. So watch out for that. Watch out for it. Yeah, well, you're like super intuitive. Like he's intuitive too, right? Don't take it for granted. This guy is super intuitive as well. So you just got to roll with it. Okay, we got to stop. This has been almost 20 minutes. Oh my God. This is way, way, way too long on a chart. This is almost 20 minutes. But as far as the charts are concerned and the compatibility is concerned, yeah, I'd watch out for you. This guy might cheat on you. So you definitely keep a lockdown on this guy. But I absolutely know that you love this guy. There are control issues, right? You're controlling of him. You're controlling of him, but I think he likes it because he's possessive, right? His moon is in Taurus. He probably speaks slowly, takes his time. He's dreamy, artsy. He probably plays the guitar and sings. You know, his Venus is in Aquarius. Venus and Aquarius people don't really want to settle down, and you guys have, you guys have control issues in relationships. So I would take this relationship day by day, and I wouldn't push it. I know you really like the guy, and the guy actually really likes you too. He really likes you. But don't stress this. Don't stress and freak this one out. Give it a, and you're really into him. Like, your Mars goes right to his. You probably think he's really sexy. I would bet you're the one. You're doing a lot of chasing in this relationship. So chase him and get your man. Just know, and I know you really like him. So you're gonna have to roll with it. But I just know in advance this guy might be a little sneaky. With you, he might be a little sneaky. All right, next. Oh, long-term or stable relationship. Yeah, I see this as a stable relationship. Saturn in the this is the text. That's textbook stability. This is the textbook. Saturn in the 7th is going to add stability to the relationships. It's just going to take a while to develop. Meaning, it's going to take you have stability. You absolutely have stability in the relationship. Adding Saturn to Venus, that's textbook stability. So I wouldn't shake it. You just gotta watch out. All right, Wing One, have a super amazing night. It's great to see you. I hope everything is okay. And oh, you're welcome, TF. And Wing One, whenever you're ready, after you heal up and we can look back and smile on the past, I have a whole bunch of brain tumor jokes. One of my students in Vancouver, who helped support me for a while, she had a brain tumor. She and her friend at the big private school in West Vancouver, they studied clarinet, and their parents helped support me to move and open my studio in Central Lonsdale there. And they like to play field hockey, like what the hell? It was really funny. And I opened my studio, so that everyone from the North Shore could get their West Van and North Van, because it's very affluent at the ends, right? So it's kind of in the center. And I used to make brain tumor jokes with her all the time. She gave me a little spongy brain, and it was really cute. All right, next. Oh yeah, TF, if you want a personal reading on your charts, definitely. If you have a bunch of questions, we should do it. These readings are usually 10 minutes long. I went twice as long right now. But yeah, I really do suggest you get a personal reading. And, write down a list of questions. And, write down the questions. And I'll answer all of your questions in a personal reading. And you can record it. No, I had a little blue sponge brain. It was so cute, right? And excuse me, I keep making fun of her brain tumor, saying it was her sister or something, and stuff like it is. When we can look back and heal, I'll tell you, they were so supportive. There were a couple of students from the big private, the two big private schools in West Van. They both came to study. Both schools, the kids came to study with me, and there was a core of them who really not just helped my studio financially, but they helped me grow as a person. One of them there, her father was a stunt man, and her mom was, would always drive her, and her mom would hang out. Really, really nice. And she'd always write stuff on my board, and she was really encouraging me. She'd say, like, the best promotion is self-promotion and everything. All those girls are in university now. But it was, they were really supportive. I appreciate it. All right, next. I also learned a lot about field hockey. I was like, yeah, it's so funny. I'm like, hey, man, you got to do your clarinet. And they're like, clarinet's not a thing, Sonny. And I'm like, a thing? What the fuck is a thing? Like, oh, my God. Okay, whatever. One more. Prince Avid is up, and then we're going to call it a night. It was a long night. How long? Ooh, was it that long? I have no idea. I can't tell anymore with all the different interfaces I'm using. It's okay. Prince Abbott is up. somewhere on one of these computers he's up. Now, Prince has a lot of red in this chart here, but this chart has a lot of extra stuff on it. And with all the extra stuff, it's gonna, there are chances that it's gonna go red. But we'll deal with that as it goes along. A lot of these red lines aren't real red lines, and they're not gonna show up on other charts. So it's not really the worst kind of thing in the world. It's actually the charts. It's actually okay, let's see. Like, I was gonna say things like he's much more low key or behind the scenes or chill than the chart says, but he's very clearly argumentative, probably a debating expert. He's probably really Prince. This is Prince's chart. Let me just write down Prince here so we don't lose it. Prince is probably seriously argumentative, man. And so that can cause some problems, obviously. Okay, let's do it. Prince is a Virgo, straight up, loud and proud. Well, maybe not loud and proud, but he's definitely loud and proud, but we'll talk about that in a couple of minutes. Virgo, early Virgo, Gemini rising. So he's not just a Virgo, like he's like a Virgo, and he can be a Saturn and Venus in the 7th with stability. Yeah, 1 second. Let's pause for a second. When you have Saturn aspects, Saturn can lead. Don't fool yourself. Saturn in the, or don't let me fool you. Saturn in the 7th can easily lead to divorce, right? Saturn tends to get married later in life, and they can get divorced. But when you have Saturn making an aspect to Venus, when you have Saturn making aspects in relationship or compatibility or synastry charts, Saturn's going to add longevity and stability to relationships. So you have a lot of moon stability, and you have Saturn stability, which is stability. So that's what it means. I hope that clears it up. All right, next, let's get back to it. All right, so Prince is a Virgo. Oh my God, and his Mercury is in Virgo, and his Venus is in Virgo. So he thinks like a Virgo. So this is a guy who's obviously highly critical. He can be critical. It doesn't say that you're a health freak. A lot of Virgos are health freaks, but this doesn't say that you're a health freak. This says you actually have to watch your health. You might end up with some kind of like a major health injury in your lifetime, like an ongoing health injury, like an ongoing sustained lingering health injury, like maybe you have a blood disorder, like diabetes or asthma or something like that, that's just going to hang with you for your entire life. So you got to roll with that, and it's going to cause problems. Anyways, you are super curious, and you're like clearly a super brainer. The details are the action, right? The details are the action, and like the details are your thing. Details, planning, analyzing, right? You can make a lot of money in analyzing, a lot of money in planning. You're probably really good with the numbers. Down here, you have to watch out. Mars here, we've talked about this earlier, especially the moon. Mars and the moon here, you probably suffer from knee-jerk reactions. You probably cannot control your temper. You could be quite argumentative at times. You're very much probably like to debate or a good conversation. Maybe you fight if you have any brothers and sisters, maybe you fight with your brothers and sisters. You're a much more emotional Virgo than normal. Having said all of that, there's a very strong possibility that you talk in your sleep or that you walk in your sleep. There's also a possibility with these placements, as we saw a little earlier, there's a possibility for incarceration, right? Watch out for incarceration. Watch out for being false. There are a couple of things here. Watch out for incarceration. Watch out for false imprisonment. There's a possibility that you're going to be accused of things that you didn't do. And you're going to be accused of things that you did do. But watch out for false imprisonment. Watch out for people blaming you for things you didn't do. And watch out for arguing. And of course, maybe fighting with your brothers. Maybe there was a death of a brother or an accident or a big car accident at one time for you, which really messed you up. So that's the deal. And you also might walk in your sleep. You might be prone to sleepwalking. You might have sleepwalking problems, night terrors. I'm combining these two parts here, what I'm talking about. Night terrors, sleepwalking, and talking in your sleep. All of the above, watch out for it. And watch out for jail time. Watch out for jail time or going through a situation that's like jail. Probably growing up, right? There's a possibility when you were growing up that maybe people tried to control you. Maybe you went to a boarding school or a military school or you lived with your grandparents or something, but someone was trying to control you. From behind the scenes, someone trying to control you from behind the scenes. Right here, your home life should actually be okay. Like someone behind the scenes is trying to fucking control you, right? They're always trying to tell you what to do, but your home life should be okay. And you should make money from home. So maybe you could work in real estate. You know, you'd make a lot of money in real estate, and this is sales. So you'd make a lot of money as a mortgage broker. Maybe not a mortgage broker, right? A mortgage broker would be over here. But maybe you make money in real estate sales. Maybe you renovate houses. You could make money like that. Maybe you're an accountant for some kind of business like that. Any kind of administrative stuff in that. The housing market could be very, very lucrative for you. Over here, see, a lot of Virgos are in the health industry, but I think the health industry is not the greatest for you. I think the home industry is really good for you. All of this stuff is also behind your sun. So there's a possibility that you might be a little bit more reclusive than people think. Right? Like this is a lot of energy at your home, making your home look good, a lot of love at home, maybe a good relationship with your mom. But, excuse me, you're probably fairly reclusive or a fairly behind the scenes kind of guy. But then again, you've got no problem letting them have it when it's time to let them have it. And you're definitely loud and proud. Watch your health, watch your health, watch your health. Watch your physical health. Watch your mental health. Watch for terrors, like night bad dreams terrorizing you. Definitely watch out for all of that kind of stuff. Moving through, there's a possibility that people will steal from you, right? The rose-colored there's a high possibility that someone's going to steal from you. Behind the scenes, someone's might steal money from you behind the scenes. Like you're supposed to inherit some money and it gets fucked up. Or you're supposed to pay somebody some money and it gets fucked up. Or you're supposed to get some kind of money from like some government money and it always gets fucked up. So watch out for it. Having said that, you're actually pretty good at you're probably pretty good at investing money. You just have to watch out that you get paid. There's a possibility to do too much for other people and not enough you getting paid. You have to always make sure that you get paid for the work you do. There's a strong possibility guys are going to try and rip you off in this lifetime. Seriously, watch out for that. Oh, you get frustrated very easily. Oh, yeah, seriously, man. Yeah, it's more frustration than anything else because this is sunny side stuff. You're not going to see that. So these red lines, you're not going to see a lot of that on other charts here. You might have sudden and unexpected travel opportunities in this lifetime, which is pretty good, or sudden and unusual things are going to happen at school. Maybe you had to go to maybe you had to drop out of university to take care of a sick. Maybe like I know this is a stretch, but maybe you had to drop out of university to take care of a sick brother or sister, or maybe you have a sick brother or sister who's always holding you back, and you always have to take care of someone like that or a cousin or something. And maybe that's where the money ends up going. You would think this leads to popularity here, but not really. Those are midpoints. Those come into play a little differently. And it's in Pisces, so you're obviously highly intuitive as well. Well, like you're a Virgo. Virgo is a majorly intuitive and facts-driven sign. Just watch out for all the nonsense behind the scenes. For your entire life, people probably trying to control you behind the scenes. And I would say very often you get blamed for things that you didn't do. That really sucks, man. Watch out for, and watch out quite sincerely for trouble with the law. All right. Now, let's see what's going on the good side. Well, this looks good. You see, the transits clear everything up in your chart, man. Everybody's entitled to a good day. All right, here we go. So as far as the transits are concerned, this should be, let's see what's going on. So money might be a bit of a problem right now. So investments are probably down, right? Investments are probably down. If you're hoping to get like a loan, that's not the greatest thing in the works right now. Soon it's going to get better, but not yet. You probably just had a real fucked up financial experience happen to you and you're kind of working through it. That's okay, man. That's part of the gig. That's part of the gig. Now, unlike most people, this stuff was happening in Capricorn. You have a big stellium in Virgo. So where other people were getting all screwed up in this world, you were actually finding strength because you're all about hard work and discipline. And hard work and discipline, it's like that was the key to surviving 2020. And although you might have had people stab you in the back, or you might have had, fighting on social media, maybe you went crazy with your Facebook posts and like posted some Facebook shit you shouldn't have done, or that's coming back to haunt you. But like, so what? That's kind of the shit it's that kind of shit that you've been going through in 2020. But you don't have the big problems that most people have. And I don't think you're going to have the problems that most people have. I think you just got to roll with everything and deal with. Because as a Virgo, you were a little shielded from stuff. Now, as a Virgo, having said that, Virgo relationships were in the toilet for the last year. Also, Virgos were having problems with pregnancy, and Virgos had a fucked up 2020. But it seriously could have been tremendously worse, right? That's a heads up. It could have been a lot worse. As far as love and money and everything like that is concerned, everything is okay. Like, you might be fighting with your friends, fighting on social media. Definitely watch your money. And on the plus side, your health is probably okay right now. Health is okay. Keep your eyes open for a new job. If you're looking for love, like seriously, if you're looking for love, then look for love at the office. You're going through an office romance situation right now, or a love from the people you hang out with every day. So like if you go to the coffee shop or the gym every day, then look there for love, because that's where love is coming. On another note, you might get a new pet soon, just saying. And then soon, in about, not too soon, because I think Venus is actually right here. It's not really that soon. In about 3 weeks, you'll formally be in a love cycle. But right now, it's take care of your health, plan for the future, get everything going. Watch out. In a couple of weeks, you're absolutely going to pick up a hater, but don't worry about it. It's all going to pass. It's all going to pass. Love gets better, health gets better, and money is going to get better, but not till like March. In March, money gets a lot better. And that's the action, man. And that's the action. Any questions? Your exes. Oh, Prince is a girl. What? So Prince is a girl. Hey, Prince. You know what? Yeah, that's exactly where you find love. You find love exactly there with the guy you keep hanging out with every day. It's like, just like that. Like if you go to school with someone, that's the type of person where you're going to meet them. or the gym or the coffee shop or the bookstore or the library. Not walking random. It's not that. It's like someplace you go every day. If you go to the library every day or the computer lab every day or something every day, that's where you're going to meet him. And someone you probably already know. Awesome. It's going to work. All right, guys, it's time to hit the boogie. It's 2:30 here in Chicago, and Sonny actually goes to bed at 3. So Sonny goes to bed at 3 so I can wake up and do the horoscopes for everybody. Hey, Prince, go after it. Go after the guy. I think it's good. I think you're going to meet him with the thing. Check it out and go with it. Do a little low-key flirting, right? Do some flirty stuff. And you're going to be bang on, and you're going to be relationship. That love that I said that's coming in a couple of weeks, that's relationship love, right? So it looks like in a couple of weeks, you're going to lock down the relationship. So I think you're right on schedule. Don't stress it. Don't worry about it. Just be beautiful and everything is going to be cool. Oh, thanks, Joanna. My pleasure. Guys, it's so good to be back on YouTube. It's not even funny. It's like I lost my job for 3 months. You know, being off YouTube, it's like I lost my job. And you know what? I used to always complain that I was spending so much time on YouTube live. I was doing so many readings for you guys, and we did a lot. We might have done like 10 readings tonight. And so, but I wasn't getting any videos done. So when I don't make videos grow the channel, right? But I kind of like hanging out with you. I really do like hanging out with you guys. And I appreciate it a lot more. Oh, we've been on for 4 hours. Holy crap. I appreciate it a lot more. Thanks, guys. You guys really are the best. Sunnysiders really are the best. I totally appreciate it. All right, let's book out, guys. I got to get out of here. You're going to have to hit the snooze bar. And with that, let's see if I do this properly. From TheSunnySide.net, I'm Sonny, wishing everyone the best of a super, super beautiful night. And I'll see you guys soon. Thanks again, guys. Have a wonderful night. And I'll see you tomorrow for the hump.